Whoa, nah.
What's
What's
happening with
happening
y'all?
to
I'm
the
gonna tell y'all
people?
some wild. I'm gonna tell y'all some wild stuff, dog. I ain't never liked bounce music until I moved away from the inno. Now I hear it and be like, I really wish I would have took my dancing career more serious. Back in the gap, like I hear it, dog, and I'll be really feeling like I could get up and make it happen. Like I
He be
love bounce.
he be
Yeah,
so on
now like when
CJ.
yeah, dog, when I moved, the social shakedown started, and I was like, oh, this shit is yeah, that's Burger. My brother is back in the house.
Facts.
Yeah, man. But that when that intro start every week, I'll be like, that's how Burger was just looking. I'll be like, yeah, let's get it cracking. Anyway,
That's
how y'all
that
making
beat.
out, fellas?
What's up, man? What's up, bro? Good to have my boy Burger back in the building. It wasn't too long, but 1 week is long enough to have my boy gone. So what's happening with y'all?
I don't like it. I don't like it when he gone. He the reason why he left. I'm gonna say this before he come on. The reason why Berger didn't come on is because he was dodging this tongue lashing I had for him concerning that battle a couple weekends ago. But God bless, no biggie. How you making out, brother Berger?
Hold on. Homecoming. It's homecoming, baby. It's going down on the yard. Let me tell you about them Southern University Jaguars. We're gonna bust PVS this weekend. We're gonna get drunk. We're gonna man look. It's going down. If you ain't gonna be on the yard, you're gonna be missing it. For real, for real.
The Crucial Conflict show doesn't encourage any drinking. This show
RJ,
is
And
yeah.
I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna be total fuck up. As my wife is coming for a reason so that she can drive home. That,
Designated drive. What's wrong with you,
that's
Berg? How you making out, brother?
I'm all right, bro. I'm blessed. Chilling, chilling.
That's that's the only way to be. Listen, before we go further, brother, we can't just run past this. What were your thoughts on the battle a couple Saturdays ago? Down in Arlington, Texas, not far from my humble abode.
shout out to everybody who giving them stars, everybody who on this thing early.
Uh, my honest opinion on the battle was Southern dominated, which I knew Southern would win, but I didn't think TSU would sound like shit. And that's not a knock on none of the directors because you know what I'm saying. You can only give them the playbook. You can't make them run the plays. You know what I'm saying. Brian Barrel and Javon them not playing the horn, so in no way am I looking down on them guys. The band sounded like shit, and nobody wants to say that. Everybody wants to kind of sugarcoat it. TSU didn't sound good versus Southern. I don't really want to expand on it because that was a few weeks ago. But I pray and hope that they fix some of the mistakes because I didn't hear them be fixed that much versus Grambling.
I
Which
have no doubt, Burger, that they're gonna get their shit together. It's different when you sit across from that juggernaut. So I know that they're gonna sound better. They're gonna do their thing because they don't have a choice. They got a bunch of masterpieces over there that's gonna get it together. But you're right. People are sugarcoating.
yeah,
You think they sounded like shit, Burger?
most certainly
I think that's harsh.
they sounded bad. Like it's no listen. If a band don't sound good and we keep saying like, oh, well we need to be honest. If a band didn't it wasn't the fact it wasn't arrangement because what I'm about to say probably gonna piss people off. I thought TSU had some better arrangements. They just executed this poor. So you can have a great arrangement if you sound terrible. There's no excuse for wrong notes, especially
Burger, for some reason your audio just got bad. It just got real spotty. I'm not sure what's going on.
I
I
don't
can
know.
make you out, but you're definitely not as audible as you were a second ago.
I don't know what's going on with this thing.
Uh, Joe, if the honest answer to that is I probably wouldn't, but them dudes is the home team, and it did sting when Berger said that. Even though I know Berger gave the disclaimer that he knows those dudes is good. When he said it was harsh, I was like, damn, that stung a little bit.
I
I don't
expected
That'd
something
be
different.
I don't
that'd be
think
like if I was to ask Burger, man, you think my lady cute? Well, man, I think you could have did better. She alright, you know. I mean, like I'd be like, well, damn, Burger, she alright. Like I gotta go lay next to this woman. Like what the fuck? So yeah, that it caught me off guard.
a lot of time the band directors get too much of the blame when the band sound bad, and we still got to remember these are collegiate musicians, so we should start posting that blame on some of them also. Like I felt like Brian and Crew did enough to put them in a position to be great, to be competitive. It wasn't competitive at all. It was just total domination by Kendrick from start to finish.
Burger, I am so proud of you, bro. I definitely expected something totally different off this shit. I swear, I can call my mistake. I expected something straight the fuck off the west side. You did. So, hey, but that's the truth. You didn't sugarcoat it.
Nah, I'm
It
consistent.
dominated from top
This
to
is one
bottom.
thing about me. I'm consistent. My opinion is always my opinion. It's nothing nobody gonna make me feel how they feel. Y'all know that from being on the show with me. It be 3 versus 1 a lot, but I'm gonna stick with what I believe in. So I
You
just
got
don't.
to.
I felt like TSU put on a piss poor performance, and I wasn't.
God, every time he say that, I'd be like, oh, Burger, fuck.
Listen, it's
Hey,
not no.
you gotta be
Not.
real.
It's no knock on them guys because I know how hard those guys working, and that shit had to be disappointing to practice as hard as they practice and do what they do, and for the kids to let you down. And we say kids, we use that term loose. Them grown ass men and women, they fucking and doing whatever they doing on campus. So it's time
Hey,
for
that, like I
Yeah,
said,
but just
the thing
because
is,
just because you make it to college, and that doesn't make you an elite musician. I mean, we personally, Burger, know a few dudes that went to college, and you'd be like, and they marched. I mean, they like, I got my this, I got my that,
well, Matt,
what
and
I
what's
think
the
he's
makeup
speaking
of
from
a
the
band,
from the
man?
point of,
What's the makeup of
he
a band?
those kids practice so hard, and we've heard that band sound good. And the thing is, though, is like when you fighting and you getting your ass whooped, your daddy taught you how to put your setup and do this. But when you getting your ass whooped, you start doing other shit. And those kids, I think they got out of character, from the jump, and it wasn't what those band directors put on Front Street. It wasn't what they've been practicing for.
I'm curious to know what then y'all think about this little battle between JSU and Alabama State this past weekend. I see Akin Ayadel said, I'm gonna revisit that when I'm gonna revisit what you just said when I make my comments. Um, but I would love to get you guys' opinion on that battle. Uh,
I
yeah,
would say Jackson took an L.
Uh,
I don't know what's going on with Jackson.
let's say this. Let's say this.
They taking some L's, man.
Alabama State sounded really good to me. Like they were Alabama State of old. Like they sounded really good to me. Jackson State didn't sound bad to me. My problem with Jackson State was more so the selections. I think Alabama State did a great job at the music they were calling off. Now, this is no knock on PJ, because PJ knew I did not like Liberian Girl. Everybody is high on Liberian Girl.
Do you
I
think? Wait, Bert. Before you keep going, do you think it's because of the arrangements you've heard of it already?
and that's like kind of like what uh I don't like about bands. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like bands can oversaturate their audience and the audience period. It's like when you see a band 3-4 weeks straight, and that's what's scaring me with Southern Stretch on their schedule. Like seeing a band 4 weeks straight, it's kind of fucked up to ex directors to pump out 2-3 new songs every week when you got a hectic schedule like they have. So a lot of bands take L's due to being oversaturated in the market. You're seeing them all the time, and then you're not seeing this other band because you're seeing this other band. And then now when they meet a band who you haven't seen much and they do a little something, it's gonna be like, oh, well, they gave them the L because you just excited because you seeing something new. It's not the fact that this band is not good. This band is still consistent playing their music.
Well, they took the battle with Talladega. I'm pretty sure Talladega went at them with it, but if that's the case, you got all these battles. Uh, you took that battle with Talladega, knowing you're gonna have back to back to back to back. Hey, shout out to Passion Talk That Talk.
Yeah,
Y'all go check out that. Y'all go check out that podcast, man. Those people doing some real good stuff. Uh, y'all check them out every Wednesday night. Them dudes doing some. Well, I ain't gonna say them dudes because they got a lady on there also. They doing their thing though, man. I tuned into that. M8. She definitely got you last night. It's MAYA. But shout out to y'all, man.
Talk That Talk. I really enjoyed that podcast last night. No cap, fellas. If y'all on here, y'all need to support them too. Because man, they had some raw and uncut topics last night.
It was on fire.
It was on fire last night. So most definitely check out Talk That Talk on Wednesdays, y'all. They the truth.
And what's up, Jerome? What up, Law?
What up, Jerome?
Also, y'all.
What's up, Talk That Talk? I can't. Did y'all get to go on Talk That Talk last night?
I actually, they actually do a call in, at the end of the show, and I actually went on because I wanted to give my feedback on what they was talking about because they had some really, really good topics. So yeah, I went on there last night.
I don't know.
Okay, well, Talk That Talk. I feel slighted that y'all didn't have them on and I didn't get to come on. So I want to be on Talk That Talk next week. I'm in the building.
It's on YouTube. YouTube.
Cool. Can I give my take on this past weekend with JSU and whatchamacall?
Yeah.
And Alabama State. Okay. So I think Alabama State got the edge. I think they got the edge easily in the fifth quarter. I don't even think it was that close for all the reasons that y'all outlined. And I've been wondering, none of this ain't even my take, but since y'all went that deep into it, I'll just say it. I've been wondering this year what's going on at J State. I don't know if all the other bands got better or they got worse. I can't quite tell. But we'll revisit that at the end of the season. I can't tell yet. But like
let me
it's like every band sound wait, I'm not even finished. This ain't even the crazy shit I'm gonna say. Yeah, I can't figure that out. I mean, JSU is a band god. They're godly.
Tag Michael Banks in the comments.
They're godly god. I mean, like they're that kind of band. And these last few weeks, they've sounded really ordinary. Okay, but that's it on JSU. Let me get to Alabama State. And let me talk more specifically about PJ. Listen, if he ever comes on, I want to say that I apologize for him being on the show that long and him not having words until the end. And that was just bad. I wasn't expecting Javon to come on. Look, we still new to this. We figuring it out as we go, but that's my bad. But look, when we went back and forth, you did start with me, and I do want to re-emphasize once or twice a month, we got to say this. If you come on this show and you rib us, you're getting ribbed back. This is not that kind of show where we see the comments and be like, oh, we got to be the big people. Fuck being the bigger people. This ain't that kind of show. So that okay, but this is what I want to say about Alabama State and PJ more specifically. I said last week that PJ had some bad arrangements, had some bad days, some rough days at Talladega College, and I meant that. I said it in a joking way, but I meant what I said. He had some rough days at Talladega. With that said, he sounds amazing at Alabama State. I mean, when I say amazing, I mean that brother sounds otherworldly. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think that brother has gotten that much better between Alabama State and Talladega. So why is it that same brother with that same skill set transferred that skill set to another school not long after, and he sounds amazing? And at Talladega, he had some rough day. I'm saying what I mean, Dylan. I don't know what is unclear about what I'm saying. Now, I would love the opportunity to ask him this, but I also know that whatever the answer is to this question, he wouldn't be at liberty to give it to me. But I'm not crazy, and I know what I hear. I hear this brother's arrangements at Alabama State, and I'm like, what in the in? How is this possible for him? He didn't. Nobody grows that much as a writer in. It's barely months, like a few years. Like, okay, so that's my take on the battle. Clearly, J State in the fifth, it was rough. But what I'm saying is, okay, that's just my take on the battle. That was rough. Alabama State got him, but I'm confused on that thing. That what I just said.
It was Stillman, Matt. The other school.
Y'all are being overcritical of Jackson State too. By the way, Jackson State, by the way, phenomenal program. I just think Alabama State outplayed them. I'm not saying that Jackson State is a bad program. I think that the hate, like not hate, but the over criticism of Jackson State is kind of going a little far. I feel like they didn't lose to Talladega. Did Talladega put on a good showing versus Jackson? Hell yeah. One of the better showings. Alabama State been sounding good all year. I will say this. We have to kind of pump our brakes on bands too that were not as good previous years. And then when they do sound good, we kind of rush to judgment and give them, oh, they're the greatest thing since this. And Jackson State lost the battle, but it wasn't a thrashing like that.
It wasn't a thrashing. I'm just saying that band, Jackson State in 2014 wasn't taking no shit off nobody. Jackson State a bunch of years wouldn't. Okay, are you saying you think this band is comparable to those bands?
No, because if they was kicking people ass, we'll be saying they're kicking people ass, but they're not.
Let me ask you a question: can this Southern band compete with 2014 Southern band?
No, they can't. No, they can't. But
hey, look.
But so are you saying? What are you? I'm not. I never said Jackson State sounded bad. Listen, I want to go on record as saying the only person on this show that has said anybody sounded like shit has been you. I never said anybody sound like shit on this.
That was TSU. We didn't.
Well, no. I'm talking about tonight.
Yeah, I didn't lie.
Okay,
yeah,
that's okay.
Quincy, y'all keep taking these L's and you worrying about Southern. So
only L I gave
get your shit together because y'all gonna take a massacre L.
Alabama State definitely gave them an L, and I tell people this all the time. Like crazy as it sounds, this year, it's been a Southern and Jackson State race. Southern leading the race, of course, but that's who it's been for me.
No, I disagree, man. Jackson State got. Somebody put in the comments, somebody has said that they depending on their sound. They got sound, but the shit ain't getting them nowhere. They constantly taking these L's and it's because they think they can overpower people, man.
Wait, constantly taking L's. Now we're being excessive now.
State, that's it.
They took an L. You said what?
Like
they took an L. They took an L to Talladega. They took an L to Alabama State, and then there was a heated battle with what's the fucking school, man? The first battle they had,
Tennessee State.
There was a heated battle.
And
like I give Jackson State that dub, but it was a heated battle. Like you are struggling with these bands that you normally just demolish,
bro, we
and then
have
and
to
then
not go
you still gotta go see. You got Bethune coming this weekend, I think. You still gotta see Southern. You know, come on, man, it's gonna be hard.
Let
I
me
just
say this.
think
I don't. What you said? Bring my bad.
I just think people listen to Jackson State for different. Like it depends on what you listen for. We know Southern is going to be the complete package. We know this. But when I listen for Jackson
But
State,
Jackson is normally that too.
no, Jackson State has never given
Damn,
me.
Cookman not coming.
Jackson State has never given me the same thing that I get from Southern University because those are two completely different programs. What I look for from Southern University, I won't get that from Jackson State and vice versa. I just think that the criticism of Jackson State kind of go far, especially when it comes from a Jew. Y'all go far when it comes.
Wait. No. I haven't said anything terrible. What I'm gonna say is this: if we gonna give them all they fucking flowers in the dirt when
What I'm
they
saying
smash more people,
is, listen,
when
let
they
me
get
give you,
when they taking their L's, we gonna give them the L because God rest believe if Southern come out and take an L to PV this weekend, ain't nobody gonna hold back.
but listen,
And ain't nobody gonna
you
say,
give,
well,
you
y'all been too
give,
harsh on Southern because they got COVID and all this other shit. Ain't nobody gonna
no,
do
that's
that.
not
They gonna
it.
say,
You can't give Jackson State an L versus Dega and then won't acknowledge the L your program took against Dega. It don't go like that. And we
but my program didn't take no L to Digger. Like I like that's the difference.
see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's the difference, Burger.
Jackson State didn't lose to Dega neither. Dega was competitive. That's just how I feel. But if you want to say for your shits and giggles or your own opinion that you felt like Dega won, I respect that. I'm not trying
But
to make
Burger, you remember I picked Jackson State in that battle at first. I actually after I went to watch the battle and listen, I switched over to Talladega. So it ain't about hating because I actually said that they won the battle at first. So it's
Jackson,
not the hating part.
Jackson barely
It's
won. They
what
won that.
actually happened.
Can
Huh?
you imagine if Jackson State would have played fucking Alabama State music? You know, not and that was my knock on TC. You played Southern music. And had Talladega done that shit versus Southern, holy cow. Could you imagine the fucking comments and the disrespect that band would have got? That's why I kind of shake my head at it like, okay, there's no consistency when it comes to judging Jackson State. It's kind of like, especially knowing that y'all still got to battle them, like, I'm going to get them niggas a little bit of something, but I ain't putting too much on it.
Man, look. I think you I haven't known you to be like a hard up Jackson State fan, but you're acting like one, but like trying to get these
Oh,
people.
see, I've always been consistent with my bullshit. Like I'm gonna say how I feel. Y'all know that about me. But
Yeah, facts.
I'm gonna also say like, come on, the Jackson State slander is kind of going for. And listen, Jerome, I see your comments, big dog. But in that first battle versus Southern, Talladega didn't sound bad. So if we
They
get on,
didn't sound bad.
so we can't get on here and say they sounded bad. And then that's what I say. Like we always move the envelope. Okay, Southern was loud, Dega was loud. Then we're gonna say, oh, well, Southern had better arrangements. That's kind of like Talladega didn't play no bad arrangements. We even went through it
They
on
didn't play no bad ones, but Southern had better ones.
I enjoyed Talladega.
I think they only had it.
I'm not saying that you. I'm not. I enjoy both bands as well, but
Right.
I mean, one was clearly a little better. I mean, if we just talking in 2014, Jackson State was way louder than Southern. The
Most
the
definitely.
the
I
the
agree.
the problem was Southern's best 9 or 10 arrangements was better than Jackson's best. So
This
they,
is
I
my
mean,
I said this to you. We watched the gym battle in 2014 on this show. We reviewed it. And I remember vividly, it was like, oh, we destroyed them. We just bust their ass. We watched that battle on this show. And that 2014 gym battle was a hell of a lot closer than they made it seem. Yes,
And look,
Southern
I
took
think I
all
think we watched that battle, bro, and we watched that battle so much that we kind of discredited them. Now. Everybody who was at that battle personally know that it was destruction.
Nah,
No. I was that person, and that's not what happened, Burger. That's not you misrepresenting what happened. We did watch that battle, but you insisted that we could only watch the fifth quarter. We didn't watch the gym part. You
no,
said
we watched the
no.
gym battle. We
We
did.
We watched
no, we never did. You
Yes,
made
we
us
did.
watch the fifth.
Matt, you getting old. We getting old.
No, I was
Put the
on when we
ganja
started this
down.
show.
Put the
we,
ganja down. It's killing your brain. We watched it on
we
here.
did watch the gym battle, man.
I don't remember that. I wasn't on that day then. I wasn't here.
Yeah, and people are downplaying the gym battle.
The gym battle was
murder.
I think
It was
really
murder.
taking off. Like I told y'all, it started off with Southern going ahead, and then Talladega. Then Jackson State got closer, and then Southern played where I want to be, and then Southern started taking off, and then when they let Travis Pruitt get up there, it started phasing out. Southern played a song that been about 8 minutes. They kept looping the same fucking part over and over. You know the damn song I'm talking about. The long ass rap tune.
Walk through.
Yes, motherfucker, y'all played that for 30 minutes.
Hey, we were pushing that shit though.
Yeah, it was out.
Hey, but that was a damn massacre. Somebody asked, what if Talladega and Southern would have battle right now?
Everybody in the comments, if you see Terrence Bradstreet commenting, can y'all go to his comment and tag a rehab facility because he is on Click'ems. Do not take none of the comments serious, guys. The guy is on Click'ems, and I want to get him some help today.
Hey, what up,
Matt,
Jacob?
Bro, I need some of whatever Matt got. Matt really don't remember we watched that battle.
We didn't watch it. That never happened.
With people and
Listen,
my boy Matt.
If y'all can produce proof of me being on this show and we watch this battle together, the next time we all in the city, it's dinner on me. Because I'm telling y'all,
I need you to go ahead and get the videos together.
Produce a video, any kind of proof of us watching. Now you saying I was on the show that day? That's what y'all saying?
No. We said that we watched the video. You ain't got
I don't care. Well, I'm telling you, I wasn't here. That's what I'm saying. If somebody, because the show I was on, Burger was like, we watching the fifth, and I'm saying if y'all can produce a video of me watching it, dinner on me for the show, bring y'all kids. Anyway, y'all want to go because I wasn't there. I'm telling you.
I take that back, guys. Don't tag Terrence Bradstreet, tag Matt. He has a problem, and we need to get out together. Can y'all tag him in the comments? We've watched.
It didn't happen.
We watched Sunday 2010 Boombox.
I'm definitely gonna find this video. You better believe.
We watched that one.
We watched 2010 Boombox. We watched the 14 Boombox.
We did not the gym battle. I wasn't there.
That bit Bradstreet saying Burger Dirt got dirt on it.
Yeah, I'm going to find that video, man.
I want you to find it because it didn't happen though. Don't waste no bunch of time.
It was in the summer, so I'm gonna go find that video. But
I wouldn't have watched that in the summer. That ain't the kind of thing I watch in the summer. I would never watch a gym battle in the summer.
That's all we had.
Yeah, not me. We'd have found something else. That never happened. I'm telling you, I wouldn't on that one.
Real quick, I want to say shout out to Wilbur Rawlins, man. My dude has been he's been interviewed and a documentary has been done by ESPN. The 30 for 30, the Last Dance people. My dude has been he's been interviewed and they're gonna be showing him as what he do for the city of New Orleans. So I want to say shout out to my boy Wilbur Rawlins.
Shout out Hustle Man,
the GOAT.
Shout out Hustle Man, Wilbur Rawlins.
Hustle Man, Wilbur. Hey, whatever you call him, just make sure you put GOAT on it.
Put some respect on Hustle Man name.
Facts. Hey, I don't care if you don't even gotta like him, man. When you get ESPN on your name, that's GOAT stuff right there, bro.
Bitch, Landry price just went up. The price just went up on Landry for a walkthrough. 25 G's to hit him.
My boy, look,
start 20 G's.
my boy not doing. He not doing non-talk no more because they ain't got enough money. He ain't doing. You gonna have to come up with some big money.
Every time you giving one bad director some love, it comes from St. Augustine in the comments.
Come on, that's some St. Augustine shit, bro. God, ain't nobody discrediting him, bro. God damn, bro.
Well, when you say but that's the thing. There's a difference between young people and old people. Y'all say everybody is the GOAT. So when you say GOAT, that means all y'all say GOAT. Y'all say GOAT for everything. GOAT. That shit. As a matter of fact, GOAT don't even mean the same thing no more.
Yes, it do.
Because y'all just say it for everything.
Time.
No, well, but y'all say everybody the GOAT. That nigga goated. He goated. Everybody the GOAT.
So let me ask you a question: is Wilbur Rawlings not goated?
Bruh, he the greatest of all time. If that's what you're saying, but who else is a GOAT? How many GOATs you got? You got a herd of fucking GOAT at this point.
Hey, look, bruh, there's multiple GOATs, man. Like we can't. Let's say this. I'm gonna fix it for you, man.
Will the GOAT?
I'm gonna fix it for you, man. Since y'all,
Will is the GOAT of hustling niggas, and he's the GOAT of this band director shit right now.
He's a GOAT recruiter. He's a GOAT band director. He's a GOAT hustler. He's a GOAT tuba player. I don't care what you say. He's the GOAT.
He is the okay. Well, if I'm not in a position to argue who's y'all greatest all time. I salute the brother too. That's Kennedy's finest. I'm just saying what I'm saying is a lot of times people bristle at y'all saying everybody's the GOAT. And I'm like, everybody's your greatest. The greatest is the pinnacle. Everybody? Come on, man, that's ridiculous. But huge shout out to Kennedy's finest, class of 1988.
Is
Wilbur Rawlings.
Somebody asked lower GOAT. Somebody asked you was lower GOAT.
By y'all standards, everybody. By y'all standards, I'm a GOAT band director. I'm a GOAT. I'm a GOAT band director.
But let's say this. For y'all's generation.
Hold on, Darrell. Do not let this bastard sleazy his way on by this question that this viewer wanted to ask. Is Load the GOAT?
This is my answer to that. Everybody is a GOAT. Everybody. To me, the band director Ed Wright is a GOAT because no, I'm gonna be real. By y'all standards, everybody. Lil Yachty is a GOAT rapper. Of course, because why not? Everybody is, right?
This is why you ain't shit, man. This is why you ain't shit.
No, that's fair. That's fair. That's a fair thing. That's a fair thing.
Man, is Load the GOAT like the commenter asked, and this nigga told me Stone Cold Steve Austin is the GOAT wrestler. Like, I ain't what I asked.
Yeah, that's
you got it, man.
That's a fact. Yeah, nah. Don't listen. I never came, Dolan. I never came on this show confessing to be shit. That's one of my main attributes to this show is I'm a double negative. That's gonna be my name on the show going forward. Double negative.
Double negative.
Double negative. Somebody play with him because last week Matt was about to put his resume on the show.
I did get. Listen, I don't know what happened on this show last week. Hey, y'all,
Matt was about to post his fucking resume.
No, listen. When I'm not on this show, y'all do not behave yourselves. I got about 5 calls last week saying that Matt showed his natural bone ass on here last week.
He showing the hell did.
No, that's not true. Look, this the thing. This the thing. Is that dude started with me? Like, okay. So let me tell you what happened. Let me back up. Javon and Lloyd Robinson was on the show, and when we was talking, I kept saying stuff about Texas Southern. So Javon eventually took a dig at me. He was like, "Well, I was like, me and Robin gonna come march next year if y'all got scholarships like that." And he said, "Well, I'm sorry, Matt, but you're a little big. We might not be able to use you on snare." And I thought that shit was funny. I thought it was hilarious, but it wasn't no big deal because I had been digging at them. I talked about how Reed trumpet section when Javon was there was very thin. But look, when Lloyd was on there, it never got personal between me and Lloyd. It was because Lloyd never said nothing personal to me. Now, I think PJ came on the show at a time when he just heard Javon say something to me and he didn't say, and I didn't say anything back at that moment. And so he thought it was okay to just come on and say something, and that was just gonna go. But this ain't that. I'm not that kind of dude. If you say something to me, God bless God. Oh, Jerome, don't you think I didn't notice that, brother? Let me like your comment. I noticed that. I'm not crazy, but listen. God bless that brother. I think he's doing tremendous work. But I didn't show my ass. If if you say something to me, I'm going to address you back unless I don't see it. And another thing, and this is the thing about ribbing or fighting or doing anything to anybody. You don't have the right to tell that person when it's over.
Yeah, yeah.
If you stop, if let's it, Burger, if I come and I try to punch you, and then you pull out your gun and shoot me in my face, well, I said that was fair because you didn't ask
Right.
to be punched.
Why you put your hands
You
up?
you shouldn't have did that. So once I do that, I open myself up for however you. I cannot tell you how to respond, and I can't tell you when. If you decide to beat my ass, I can't tell you when this ass whipping need to be over. You get to do that till you're ready to stop. Well, I got to do it until Robin ended the show, and
Hey,
God bless him because I had more in the tank. But the
listen,
brothers said they sound good
listen.
though.
I am goaded with ribbon. Like I literally get to the point with ribbon people. I will drive you because you're gonna call me a bunch of fat stuff. Fat shit is played out. I'm gonna say real stuff about your life. How you a druggie. You're on dope. So
Oh
don't rip
man,
me. You have a habit. You go get dope. Something's wrong with you. You have a
it really
retard
happened
problem.
live on the show too, cause like that dude from the All Star band came on here and niggas just went crazy on him.
Who?
And
What
then
dude from man? I'm
the
confused.
dude, man, the big dude from I think he was from Alabama. He was on the show, and like he said
Damn, I
something,
really missed this show.
and everybody went in. And then Jilo put one simple comment in the, in the damn chat,
No, I don't.
and
I don't want my
it went
professionalism
crazy.
question. That did it. Don't question. This show is very fucking professional. And when Jalo questioned, when he questioned our professionalism, I'm like, Jalo got to go. But listen, that wasn't the worst part. The worst part was what he was experiencing in the comments. They
Yeah,
started murking that little dude.
man, I just want you to
It
know I
kind
am
of get bad.
actively looking for that video, bro.
It kind of
I'm
get bad.
actively looking for that video.
It's not a
Listen,
thing, bro.
I'm
It's not.
always saying,
Listen, if y'all find that video, I want y'all. If me reviewing that gym battle, I want y'all and y'all family to meet me at Emerald's on St. Charles. We gonna eat, but
Heather,
don't hold your breath. It's never gonna happen because I wasn't on that one.
Heather, I need your help. Finding that video, the show where we reviewed the Southern versus Jackson State gym battle, because man,
Matt
it's
not
took
gonna be
all
on
of
there.
us
hey,
and our
bro,
family.
I really,
Surgeon, bring the wives, any concubines anybody might have. Tell them come through.
I
Tell them
really
come through. That's the day.
people don't understand. Ribbon New Orleans people is different. We really different when it comes to because me, I don't have no limits. If you rib me, I'm gonna rib your mother. I want to
I'm
go.
not ribbing you, but you say you ribbing somebody about drug addiction. If I see, I'm not ribbing nobody about no drug addiction.
No, you
Like,
call me fat, so I have to hit harder. You're on crack.
yeah, but we not. I don't. If if you in the comments, can y'all answer just limit or no limit? Do y'all think there should be a limit on what you say during ribbing?
No.
I yes,
Hell
You
I
no,
say,
think
man, listen.
I think you ought
How
to
hell
have
no.
some kind of decorum.
can you tell me if you punch me, I can shoot your ass, but you can talk about me and hurt my feelings, and it's no limit to hurting feelings. Once you say something that hurt me, the only way you could get me to respond to you is if you make me laugh. Very few dudes make me laugh when they rib me. Probably Luda told me some funny shit. Wine told me some funny shit before. Ben, it's very few dudes that done really made me respond. So you gotta say some funny shit. Most of the time, I spare people. I be like, okay, I'm gonna let him get his shoes off, cause most of them niggas jokes be shoes. You know what I'm saying? They don't
I
even pop.
I'm not. Listen. I don't want to say nothing. Well, the next time I see this dude, I'm gonna be like, man, I really wish I wouldn't. Like I see the dude and he with his mama and she's still on crack. Like, of course, that's gonna be awkward. Like I'm looking at his mother who is currently suffering from drug addiction, and I ribbed him in a band group about
Listen,
his mother's. Like I can't do that.
listen. How do you know I feel about my weight? Say what you want. No, I don't care if you call me fat, but my objective is to win. I will tell you why you worried about my weight. You need to worry about y'all light bill. Y'all mama giving it to the crack man up the street. Don't talk about me. Because this is it's personal. Once you talked about me, it was personal. So leave me alone.
Nah, I'm not. This the thing. I will find a point about somebody and hyper dwell on that. But like, if I now let me also say this. I I am fully aware when you say something, even if it don't affect me, of how you meant for it to make me feel. And so I my goal will get to my goal will get to be, let me make you feel how you made. But man, I done saw some people ribbon in these band groups, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so bad. Like, can we stop this? Like, I didn't got in the ribbon battle, and I'm like, okay, I didn't went too far. Let me reach out to this brother and tell him, let's stop
Listen,
this. But
listen. Ben was the first. Like I tell people this. Ben is the only person who I think can rib somebody into suicide, and he won't curse. He will not cuss. That's bad because when you ribbing, sometimes you gotta throw in one curse word. Ben will
he ain't
rib you.
never gonna curse
He will rib you so bad, man. I will never
for
forget.
days.
He ribbed. What's the big dude name, man? Where he made the song "Fat the Back,"
Yeah.
and I said I will never indulge in ribbing with this man. He made a song about one fat person, and I felt like it could have. He could just change the name and then play it for another fat person. That's how funny it was. I said I will
Man,
never rib this man ever.
the best ribbon I ever saw in my life than been in these band groups. But I'm oh boy, y'all just said ribbon is different in New Orleans. New Orleans stand up.
Hey, look,
Y'all remember when Tuskegee band director was talking about how bad right sound, and they did sound bad. I'm not gonna stunt. And uh and New Orleans went up in the HBCU uncut group, and we all got put out because we murked that boy for days and days. And
hey,
listen, ripping
that's
New
funny.
Orleans people ain't no joke. And they was like, man, but y'all. At one point, New Orleans had how bad Tuskegee band sound. We had that bitch trending on Twitter. And that's when yeah, dog, like niggas dog, it
Listen,
was so bad how bad
man,
they ripped this dude.
I don't even mean to go back to this shit, but I remember one of the verses. Ben told this dude, "It's shower time. Big ol' hand me that hose pipe."
Hey, and New Orleans, we're all different in New Orleans, but at Southern, we sit in the back of the bus. The back of the bus is New Orleans. If you come back there, you getting your ass tore up.
Man,
It's
there's a
going
video.
down in the
There's a
back of
video
that
that
fucking bus.
Marvin took of me when Tuskegee came for the last Endymion before the pandemic. When I tell y'all, they clearly came down here for beads.
Oh
The
yeah,
whole
I think I
band,
was.
the whole band under the bridge. You supposed to smash, crank. Let's get it. These people was under the bridge throwing 8 counts from the front of the band all the way to the back.
I think I
Whole
was under the bridge with you.
Dog, I was so mad, dog. Like, yeah, Darrell, we was out there together, dog. I was so mad, like, and my
Going
reaction,
off on the people.
dog. I like, what y'all came out here for?
Niggas say, "What the fuck is this?"
Like,
I
Hey,
thought
but Bergen, let me ask you a
this
question.
is
Did you think did they understand like New Orleans culture and what's supposed to happen under the bridge?
they
I'm
did
pretty
not
sure they know what's supposed to
understand.
happen.
Nah, everybody. I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody don't know that. Everybody don't know that.
You are a
Man, look,
marching
Tuskegee been
band.
down
You
here
don't want
before.
to see no 8 counts under the bridge. Blow that horn. If they'd have played ball and parlay right there, they'd have got house.
I'm not saying they wouldn't. I'm saying y'all assume y'all appreciate the stars, Deontay. Hope all is well, King.
What up, dude?
Y'all assume that everybody understands that that's what's supposed to happen. I'm saying
They've been watching the videos, but they know what's going down.
I
Listen,
agree
man,
that they
listen.
should.
Let me ask you a question. Would you go in somebody's neighborhood without doing your research, your due diligence first? Would you go in somebody's backyard without doing your due diligence first? As a
You
musician,
don't know if they
I
got a dog
wouldn't.
in their
I wouldn't.
backyard or
I would.
not.
But see. But I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know that I was supposed to know that. I wouldn't know to ask what is customary when we march in the parade. Like I wouldn't know. What I'm saying is there. Wait. Let me start the fuck over though. Them bitches would have sounded bad if they'd have played something. Let me just say that. But I'm saying, as it relates to playing under the bridge, you assume that everybody know that, and I'm saying perhaps not.
Say they got some feedback from somebody. When they was talking about going to New Orleans, they spoke to somebody from New
man,
Orleans
y'all
or
let
somebody who has been
give
there.
them a cop out. Tuskegee been marching in Endymion for like 3 years now. Tuskegee know
Okay,
better.
well then they should know it then. I didn't know that. See, I didn't listen. Let me also say I do not follow as Lou so eloquently called them Tuskegee. I don't follow them. So look. I'm thinking that was their first year. I didn't know that.
The hell no, man.
But some stuff people don't know that it's customary. So I give them a pass on that.
Say, I got a question for y'all. Who we mid season right now? We mid season. Who would y'all say? What would be your top 10 bands right now?
Oh, okay. Who gonna go first? I want to go second. Give me a chance to get my thoughts together.
Word, man.
That's cool. In no particular order, the top 10 bands that I
Y'all
have
drop
saw
your top 10 in the comments. Or y'all too. Y'all both.
in no particular order, the top 10 bands. You know what? 10 is a lot. I can't remember 10. Can we
You
go
want to do
7?
8?
Let's do 7.
Do 7. Go
7?
ahead.
Why not 8? It's an
Let-
even number.
Nah, 7. It's a lot. I'm gonna have to remember 8 bands.
7.
Listen. I'm old.
Let's go top 6.
Top 6. Well,
Top
six. Fuck it,
6.
6. Okay, top 6. In no particular order, the top 6 bands that I saw in 2021. Is that what you're asking?
Yes, sir. Let's
Absolutely.
get it,
Okay,
baby.
the top 20.
Thus far. Thus far.
The top 20, the top 6 bands I've saw in 2021 thus far would be Southern Alabama State, New Orleans All Star Band,
No, man.
Georgia All Star
HBCU
Band.
bands. No, but not all star bands, but HBCU band.
Fuck
Oh
that.
no
Go
no no
ahead,
no
man.
no
This Matt
no oh
list.
no you asked the question and I'm gonna answer the way I
This
feel.
is Matt list,
By,
Darrell. Shut your
by any
pie hole.
means.
Okay, Bob. Okay, back to what I was saying. Jackson State, Southern. Oh no, let me take Jackson State out of my top 6. Bump them out for a second. Let me Southern Alabama State, New Orleans All Star Band, Georgia All Star Band.
Damn.
I wanted to put Kentucky State in there, but they play to their competition. If they play a great band, they sound great. If not, they. Um. So then I'm going to put in there. I need 2 more. It ain't that many that's bad. It's just they get jumbled up quick.
Oh,
Um. Let me go. Let me go. You know what? Going forward, don't do this shit to me. We gonna get these questions. Don't do this. Don't cause I'm. But don't. Give me a second. So them. Let me see. I'm not high on PV this year. Texas Southern is
Hey,
building.
that's not fair. I'm very high on PV.
I'm not. The pastor of the church I play at. The pastor of the church I play at. He went to PV. I give him a hard time. He was section leader there in '90. But wait. Okay. I like Norfolk, so that's my 6. I mean, that's 5, and I got to give you one more. Let me say this. Let me revisit mine. My one more is gonna come from the SWAC. But if you asking me what are my top 6 bands, I'm telling you, 2 of them so far this year in 2021, 2 of them are gonna be All Star bands, and they're gonna
Damn.
be New Orleans All Star band and Georgia All Star band. Will kick a lot of these college. Oh crap! It's too easy. Gremlin, Gremlin is gonna be in my top 6.
Man, I'm about to
I
say
knew it was
this is
another
so
SWAC band.
disrespectful, bro.
My top 6 is gonna be
Damn.
Grambling gonna be in my top 6.
Well, if we add All Star bands in it, you know we gotta have New Orleans All Star band. But Southern number
I keep
one.
telling y'all if New Orleans All Star Band was a band, you wouldn't be able to name 5 HBCUs that's better. I keep telling y'all that, like y'all argue that with me. That's a fact.
Hey,
They
look,
would hand out a bunch of L's.
I got Southern, Norfolk, Graham, New Orleans. Since we add All Star bands in, New Orleans All Star band, Alabama State. Give me North Carolina A&T, and oh man, Georgia. They didn't really see nobody. So give me instead of them, give me Kentucky State. So
Kentucky State, okay.
Southern Norfolk, New Orleans, Alabama State, Kentucky State, and Grambling.
Y'all love giving y'all disclaimer in no order so y'all don't hurt nobody's feelings. But
Southern number 1, Norfolk number 2, New Orleans number
It
3,
get it gets really
Alabama
jumbled.
State number 4.
one,
Y'all keep saying that Jackson State was just way better than Talladega. That was a
nobody
pick'em for
said
me.
that. No, I didn't say that. I said
Yeah, that was a
the
pick'em.
more collegiate sound to me was from Jackson State, and like I feel like I have evidence supporting that. The best song Talladega played were Southern's arrangements, and they played the show, so that was a Jackson State arrangement. So, but I don't want to expound on that too much longer. But my list is Southern, of course, number 1, Alabama State number 2. I would love to hear Alabama State and Norfolk get in a battle. So I'm gonna go with Norfolk number 3. Norfolk sound really good. Their sound is gonna keep them in a lot of battles. A band everybody is really sleeping on, man. I want to go with Jackson State, Alabama A&M. Like we really sleeping on PV. We're really sleeping on some really good bands. We really are sleeping on some really good bands.
You said that Texas Southern sounded like shit. Texas Southern shitted on PV.
That was week 1. It happens.
They shitted on PV.
It
Man,
happens.
listen, if we doing this like the college rankings, who beat you matters. They shitted on PV. I don't tell me nothing about no first
It
week.
don't.
I
It
don't
still.
want to hear that shit. No,
It don't take
indeed.
away. It still don't take away from their overall season. It don't take away from nothing. Like I said, Southern. Who did I say? Norfolk, Alabama State. I most definitely would be remiss if not to say Kentucky State, Tennessee State, Grambling. You got some. It's really good.
Kentucky plays to their competition though, man.
Hey, well, if
Like
they come to the competition on
you
that
can
and they
hit him
beat
one week
everybody that
and
they play, then it is. No matter
you
what
can
kind of band it is, they beating them.
but I understand that, but I don't care how Southern did against Mississippi Valley. Like who gives a shit? My
Yeah.
thing is this: I'm judging you by how I expect you to sound, and sometimes Kentucky State sounds great, and sometimes they sound real regular. Now, here's an unpopular opinion: Tennessee State is that way too sometimes. I didn't heard them against some bands, and I was like, God, they sound regular. Like they don't sound godly, like some all the
Hey y'all,
time.
let me plug something right quick. This on tomorrow there will be a battle of bands in Kentucky featuring not Tennessee State, Kentucky State and Miles College. They're not doing the 5th quarter. They say it's too cold in Kentucky. So tomorrow they're having a 10-round gym battle tomorrow, the day before the game. So if you up that way tomorrow, Y'all might want to check that out. I did have the pleasure.
10 rounds.
I had the pleasure of talking on the phone with Kentucky State band director and Miles band director. So this is something that's really big. So I hope that them brothers put on for tomorrow. What's going on, Lil Rock?
What's up, Rock? Hey, take that poor ass shit off, man. It ain't homecoming no more.
Shit, the greatest high school ever. Then I got the greatest college this week.
Boy, you done lost your god. Are you crazy?
Man, Burger,
are you crazy?
Everybody's trying to rock. Well, everybody comment and tell Rock to get off them clickums. Today is get off them clickums day. He's smoking.
Lou, he wanted my dog Snipes wanted to get me out there, bro. He wanted me out there bad to be at that battle. I want to go too, but you know, I ain't got it, bro.
Say, bro, I'm not gonna stunt. Y'all, they saying that about the weather in Kentucky. Say, bro, it get cold up there. Like it's a different. It ain't no like down south like New Orleans or Dallas cold where you.
Why you think the military train out there?
Man, it ain't. Yeah, man, it ain't no like you wear like get you some Timbs and a fire leather jacket. No, sir. This is life or death, buddy.
Well, that's some old school shit. Get you some Timbs and the fire leather jacket.
Boy, look, let me tell you something. I'll be fresh. Boy, look, my Tim game so fire, dog. I'm telling you, I F with them Tim. I'm gonna be man. Look, it's fresh. I might have dated one of your cousins in some Timbs. The real you never can tell, boy.
Hey,
it's real out here.
Hey, Rock, go ahead and give us your top.
Hey, Rock.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yes.
Top 6.
All right. Well, if we going, okay, I'll say if we going all inclusive, I'll go Southern, Norfolk, New Orleans All-Star Band, probably Kentucky State, Regulators, and probably Alabama A&M.
Oh, you disrespectful. State sound better than A&M right now.
They do though, Rock. State sound better than Alabama.
I wasn't really talking about like song selection. Right? I was talking about like more of sound. But if you're talking about pure package, then yeah, Alabama State is probably better than Alabama A&M.
You left Graham out of that, and they sound better than both of them.
You ain't see Texas versus Grambling.
Say, Rock, nigga. Say
I did.
Them people ain't sound too hot.
Comment. Nigga say you look like a YouTube gamer that eats Chinese noodles with a spoon.
So
man, look.
I smoke him on the horn, so it don't matter.
Shit. Hey, Aaron, say what you want about Graham. Graham is coming. Graham is coming. I don't care what you say.
You think Grambling sounded bad this weekend, right?
Hell no.
Like
they
going off, like listening to that battle, I was just like, this ain't it. Like most of their ranges weren't it. So that's why I was going off of.
Say, make sure y'all
it was almost like Texas like squeaked out of that battle.
Make sure y'all yell free burger too, because I'm in Facebook jail for another.
What you did like that?
Man, my dude stay in Facebook jail. Yeah, repeat offender.
What's up, Johnny?
What's up, Johnny?
Johnny, sir, how you making out, man? What's going on with you, Johnny?
My boy made 20 years this year as a happy crab.
What up, Suwoo gang?
20 years, man. Johnny getting old, boy. This 20-year
Johnny getting old.
God damn, 20 years?
And Lil Rock, I really could have been your daddy.
You ain't about to play like that.
Like real late. Lil Rock, how old you?
Oh, peanut head bastard. We ain't even about to play like that.
I know you're not talking about nobody's head. Like, come on, dog. Like, chill out, Rock. Rock.
I've been head shaped like 100 stone, man.
Wait, hold on, real quick, y'all. Hey, we got 40 people watching the show. Can all 40 of y'all real quick send a love, love the show? That's free.
We have 75
Can y'all please
people
just
watching the show all together.
Yeah, real shit. Like it's about to go crazy in Mumford on Saturday. I just hope y'all understand that the game don't start till 6:00. So if y'all see people literally crawl into the stadium, just be like, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Hey, look, I hope we pack out the stadium. I want to see more of that what Jackson State did. I want to see
You ain't
more of
gonna
that.
see what Jackson State did, brother.
No. I think Jackson State started something, because Monkey do.
But you
So
know what's funny?
and
That's
it's
how
such a
games back in the day
rival.
used to look.
It's such a rival that now it's
Let me
personal because
hold on. Let me say this. I'm reading these comments because I talked about the Kentucky State versus Miles battle that's coming up. I will tell y'all this. I was there at Miles' homecoming on last week. And the band that battled Southern, Miles is a totally different band now. I will say this, them people working.
I'm gonna say Miles gonna take an L.
They
That's
gave
what I'm gonna say.
Benedict, Miles gave Benedict the business.
But we're talking about Benedict, the one trick pony.
They ain't know what. Hey, listen. Let me say
I'm
this to
going
you.
with.
Let me say this to you. When you listen to Benedict in person, you'll come away with a different opinion of Benedict.
I don't like.
Yeah, I heard him in person. It was about the
I
same.
was very high
But
on.
y'all saying Kentucky State gonna win. Walter Moorhead says emphatically that Miles gonna win.
Well,
I think
Moorhead
when we talk
said that
next week,
Jackson
this
State
is
was
gonna
gonna
end up.
beat Alabama State, and they didn't do it.
Nah, seriously. I think when we talk next week, I think we're gonna end up saying this battle was a tie. Anyway, Johnny, you ain't saying shit, man. How you doing, man? How your week been? What's going on with you?
Man,
Shout out to everybody on YouTube.
Man, it's been a long night, man. The after school buses, only 2 came, so I had to drop a lot of kids off. Man, it's life of a band director in the city of New Orleans.
Yep.
Shout out to all my people watching on YouTube too, cause we see y'all too. Since Matt ain't showing y'all no love, Burger gonna show y'all some love. So shout out everybody watching on YouTube. Y'all
we
going
got
up.
80 people watching right now. Total 80 people.
Okay, well check this out.
Landry
Go.
saying Friday. Are both bands going?
Who you
I
saying?
hope so.
I think so.
Playing Friday.
Yeah, Carlin and Kennedy, they definitely, because I had to go pick up my sons out of Joe Brown Park. They definitely in now. And we'd have had more time to march my band around now.
Listen, Johnny, you know I love you, brother, but please don't do that to don't nobody play with my school this year. For real. We in a rebuild. Like please don't let's not do that.
What you about to say?
Hey, y'all ever played like a football game on Wisner? Like that, like it's like a big old field. Like you can literally play some football games on there.
Okay, we're gonna pause for the cause right now. We're gonna pause. Because let me say this shit. At least we got a yard. You bunch of y'all school is in concrete. The street is on is AP Turo. You need an off road.
Gonna have bad knees.
You need an off road fucking truck.
Why you
No, they never gonna fix that piece of shit. Street to school. Fuck AP. Fuck AP Turo. Fuck bullets. Fuck the duck off. Fuck everything. Fuck Pampers around the corner. Don't fucking play with my school. I don't give a fuck about no saying no. Fuck that long ass walking in the rain y'all play. Fuck all of that. Yeah, don't fucking play with my school.
Y'all play shit.
Boy, that fucking Sweet Dreams is better than any fucking stanza of Walking in the Rain. And what's that other shit, that other song that y'all refuse to cut off?
Say it right.
It ain't. Oh, Say It Right is a motherfucker. In the stone.
Say it right.
In the stone.
Say It Right has never took an L.
In the Stone is the equivalent to the Saturday morning song that never ends. That motherfucker goes on forever. So don't say shit about my school and that concrete jungle you went to school in.
This is what they're talking about right here. The unprofessionalism that we have on this show.
Cue Jallo screenshot. Robin, can you cue Jallo screenshot?
This show is very professional. This show is the epitome of professionalism.
Right here.
Hey, bro,
Jallo, man. Shout out to my boy Jallo, man. We need him on the show.
Gonna be looking for his 10%.
Oh, Matt.
If Jallo come on this show, I'm ripping it. If Jallo come on this show, I'm cooking him. He don't play with my city and my show.
Hey,
we
Matt.
Enough.
Look, my dad said next time you come down to the city, come over to the house while you playing.
I'm not coming over there for the whole Nance family to jump. Dog, look, bro. When you walk in Rockingham House, bro, say, bro, they got a big Saint Aug billboard or something in the middle of the floor. I know they didn't buy this. I know it's stolen. That's the first thing, dog. It's like I'm telling you, I don't want to call it a billboard, dog, but like in the middle of the floor, as soon as you walk in, I'm like, now my whole Kennedy nigga, it'll be just my luck if somebody take a picture of my motherfucking ass in front of this goddamn big ass
Motherfucker turn
billboard.
halfway in the
But
street.
dog, all of the children in the Nance house with the St. Aug, Rock with the St. Aug, the mama teaches at St. Aug. I know I gotta
Well,
Rock
wait a
your
little
mama
while.
teach
well,
at
yeah,
St.
she
Aug?
did at one point. My mama taught her
I
St.
ain't know
Aug. Yeah,
that mom taught
she
at St. Aug,
but
man.
no, she at Wilson now. She been there for like the last few years. But yeah, she taught her St. Aug.
Boy, you
Hey,
couldn't do
But
Celebrate
it's
nothing.
funny
PV this
because
weekend. This weekend.
most of my uncles and aunties went to 3-5, and I got one that went to Kennedy and Clark. Well, two.
I only
But
want to discuss the one that went to Kennedy. How is he doing?
he went there in the 80s. He played. He was sex leader in the 80s.
Good. Is he doing
Hey,
okay though? Does he need anything? How
Yeah,
did he
he
make
out
out
there in
with?
Hawaii. He out
He in
there
a,
Can
playing
okay,
in
good,
Hawaii.
good, good. So he's doing things with
I ask
himself.
y'all
Beautiful.
Man,
something?
nobody
Yeah.
care about that boy, man. Like,
Can I ask y'all something?
which one of your siblings went to Oliver Perry Walker? Shit.
None
None
fucking
of
of
them.
them.
Thank you, Jesus.
The ones that's in prison. The ones that's in
Right.
prison.
Then I got two cousins that went to Walker. They
Mac,
really in jail. So yeah.
Mac, somebody come, Mac, Mac,
What?
Boy,
somebody
that's
come and
cool,
call
boy.
Kennedy the Felicia of marching bands because all they did was borrow shit.
Oh.
Who said that? Who said that?
Patrick said y'all borrowing everybody instruments. They coming back smelling like Brett.
Let me know when you're done, brother. Let me know when you're done.
Somebody said
I'm reading the
all they
comments.
trombones are stuck in first position.
Okay, yeah, that's what's up.
Straight on F. That's all they
Yeah,
play at,
yeah,
F.
it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When I would see my brothers from St. Aug on
Shit.
Canal Street with their matching embroidered vests with in the belt buckles and
Okay, man, I'm
patent
gonna stop
leather.
you there. I was born in '98. I hope you feel old.
No, you was? God damn. Yeah, I did. That
Damn,
stung a
man.
little bit. But when I saw
Yeah, I was born
when
in '98.
let me tell you something. Them dudes, they don't have the right to say nothing, and then they overcompensate for all of that purple embroidery with having the shit be all baggy and shit.
So
Yeah,
wait,
listen,
y'all
I
talking
don't
about
need.
saying, oh, but what about Easton trying to copy our fucking uniform every damn year?
That is true. That is very
We'd have
true.
to fucking
What
switch
you mean?
uniforms every fuck. Bruh,
Easton
we
took
had the
St.
gray
Aug
going on
full swag.
every fucking like
Say,
four,
say,
5
wait,
years.
hold
We had
on.
to fucking switch chop.
Anybody got a picture of Eastern uniform? Can y'all send it? I won't see it. We're gonna post it. I won't see it.
Hey, bro, that boy Lou said until a nigga addressed that pre-scandal that happened at 2600, don't even entertain St.
That
Aug.
wasn't at 20. That was at the church down. That wasn't at the school.
What
That
scandal?
was at the
Wait,
church.
we
That was
wait.
just
Hold.
that's the church.
you better
That
not
ain't
tell
got
me about
shit
the
to do with
scandal,
us.
man.
Said, bro,
That
who
ain't got
said the
shit to do with
uniform was
us.
stuck in?
You
Who
better not
said the
tell me about the
That
uniform
ain't
was
got
stuck
scandal.
in
shit.
first position?
That ain't got
That shit
shit to do
is
with
funny.
us.
Nigga said
Wait,
all
hold on.
that was the roof all day.
Hold on. Let's back it up. That was. Listen, the whole next show will be dedicated to the St. Aug scandal. I'm gonna do some investigating, and
That
we
wasn't
we
even
gonna
us. No, we ain't
we
about to
gonna
do
no
that.
yeah
That
it was
wasn't
it was
even
y'all
us.
it was fucking y'all it was y'all, and let me say this,
It
and
wasn't
we
us.
next
It
week I
wasn't
want to
us.
promise you that we bring in our actual victims of God forgive me. God,
We just,
but
we
next
got a
week,
we got a special place in hell for this week.
next
Hey,
week,
bro, hold on.
next week, on next week's show,
Matt
we
said,
bring in our
Matt said
actual
next week I'm dedicating the whole show to St. Aug and the scandal. Rock said that
next
wasn't us. That wasn't us. Matt
next
said,
week.
yes it was. Yes it was.
Yes, next week. Next week.
It wasn't us.
Anybody know how I can get in contact with anybody having to do with that scandal,
Oh
and they
shit.
want and they have a desire to speak out about it, you deserve a
Oh,
voice. And the one thing I will say about this show, Crucial Conflict, is we provide a voice to the voiceless,
Oh
and
man.
you deserve an opportunity to come on and say what those demons over at that school, those
again,
bastards,
it
don't
was
you
not
shut
a
up, Rock, shut up.
no. That was
Those
not a
shut your
no.
lips. Shut up.
That was not
Shut
a
up. I don't shut your mouth. You deserve to go on this fucking show and say what
man.
those assholes did to you up at that evil fucking school. Okay? This'll be your chance. Next week, I wouldn't miss it.
No, I said it's not surviving all Canada. It's
No, this
surviving
man.
St. All Church. That
Survivor
what this
St. All
is.
Priest, episode 1.
I don't
Oh
know what
shit.
Like
happened,
again,
but I can
this is
guarantee
on
you this.
2600. This is up the street. What
Survivor
I
street that
St.
is?
don't
Is
give
the
a
Broad? That's
damn.
Broad.
Don't you defend that shit? No,
I'm
Rock.
not defending
No, this
nothing.
ain't
That
that.
ain't got shit to
Fuck
do
that.
with it.
This ain't that kind of show. We stand up for the victims of. Don't you? You're not gonna sit here and defend that shit.
Oh,
No, sir. No, 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 no. Now I'm not playing. Rock, don't defend that. Whatever happened,
I'm not
we're gonna get
defending.
to the. Okay,
I'm
don't do
literally
that, though.
telling you. I'm literally
Okay,
telling
because
you.
don't do
That's what
that.
that was
We
at
know.
Augusta High
We
School.
my
That ain't
fucking
okay.
head
What?
hurt.
What
Oh my
was
god.
it?
My
Survivor
head hurt,
that
2600,
bro.
that
episode
was
1.
My fucking
some
head hurt.
white priest over there with some kids or whatnot.
Are
That
you
really had
blaming
nothing to
this
do with
on
us.
white people?
Oh shit.
You didn't
No,
read the
no.
scandal.
Oh shit. My
Whatever
head.
happened to those
Oh.
babies by that evil
No,
fucking
the
whoever
summer of
was
my seventh
involved?
grade year was the last year. Right in that fall was when they took away the paddle.
Oh
But I got
man.
paddled. My class was the last class to get paddled. But
Mm,
Oh
mm, mm.
shit.
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
I
we're gonna
mean,
get to the next week. What is next week's date? That's next week, the 28th. I wouldn't miss that show because we're gonna have them on, and we're gonna just give them a chance to speak their piece about what
man, you
may
gotta
or
stop,
may
bro.
not have happened. No, well, we look out for the victims again.
Listen,
We
So
listen.
speak out
we
for the
can't
little
talk about
man.
the
If St.
victims.
Nog
We
ain't do
can't talk
nothing, you
about the
have
victims
nothing
of
to worry
Reed with the
about.
nothing
Oh
but.
shit.
Like we can't talk about that.
Oh shit.
I've
Now my
talked about
fucking head
reading the nut butt.
hurt.
I've
Oh
talked
Like
about
man.
I don't know where those guys'
remember,
fathers were at
like
Reed.
the picture. Like what about the picture? Like we can't talk about that.
Where are their daddy? Yeah, where's this picture of Eastern uniforms? I really do want to see
Hey,
that. We're gonna post
we
it.
have to move on from that story with the victims and shit.
Yeah, no, but next week is the week. I wouldn't miss it. Anyway,
Ooh-wee.
this is my thing. Let's talk about the nut butt. I've always wondered where those little boys' fathers were. Because I know if it was my son, I would have said, "This your last day in the band."
Sorry,
When I'd have
man.
saw them in my backyard practicing that shit, or wherever the hell it was, and they kept going over and over, get low, squat. I'm gonna get in your squat. Now you get in my squat. When I'd have heard them saying that, I'd have been like, "Well, let me get the
And
fuck in this
Javon
backyard."
was there around that time, wasn't he?
Yeah, I told him that. I'd have got in that backyard and I'd have to go see what was going on. And I told my son, "Oh no, you ain't sitting in no dude squat. I don't care
Hey,
nothing about no
Was
band that
Dolan in
much."
that band too, or he got out before then?
Dolan, was you in that? Was you in the Nothing But Man, Dolan?
He definitely was.
Look at Johnny, right on
Johnny.
cue, right on cue.
Dolan, was you in the Nothing But Man?
He
Yeah,
I
definitely
want to
yeah,
was.
know
man.
that.
I never knew he was. Oh man, boy, my head really hurting, boy.
Hey, do y'all? Let me ask a question. We're in a band no judgment zone, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all care about drum majors? Like who's cold and who's not?
I do.
Yeah, I do. If you're gonna have a drum major, they at least gotta be cool.
So y'all really care about? Okay, I've never really cared. I like, I'm okay. I don't want to be like a fun
Yeah,
spoiler. You
I
you
think
care about drum
them
majors, Lil
niggas.
Rock?
I mean, I'm kind of like twofold because, like I said, I really thought, even though you as a St. Augustine drum major, you the leader of St. Augustine band, and that's a high ass honor. But I always thought of him as
What?
glorified color guard.
Nope,
I'm like, shit.
never mind, never mind.
But then again,
You thought
maybe
about
it's
drum
true because
majors as glorified color guards.
yeah. But
Damn, see, now you know when I was in school to be the drum major, you had to be fire on your acts.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if that
I
changed,
mean,
but
and I mean, no, I mean
So,
that,
who,
the
Mac,
dudes that we
who do I
that we
know
picked
that
throughout
was
the
drum
years
major
were
at
nice on
Kennedy
their
that was
horns and
fire on
drums or
the
whatever.
ass?
But it was just like at August, it just was like, all right, it is what it is. I mean, I wanted to stay on my horn regardless because I just love being on my horn.
They didn't
Mac,
have a hat that would. They didn't have a hat that would fit your head though.
he was
Shit, they
gonna
had
be
the
the
nigga
only
head
drum
bigger
major.
than mine that graduated with me. So if he could fit him, it could fit
say
Yo,
me.
let me say
To
something. Can
say,
I say
Burger,
this?
Burger, wait,
Hey, hey,
let me answer your question. That deserves an answer. Some Kennedy drum majors were Ronald Berrier in 94, 95.
Cold.
Um, Ronald Berrier, Joe Frank was one. The
what he
twin
played? What he
Joe's
played? What Joe played?
he played trumpet at Kennedy. Um,
He went to
Joe
college.
Frank, huh?
He went to college.
No, he did a lot of brass band stuff. We
Yeah,
gonna
what we
talk
talking
about
about?
Joe. We gonna talk about Joe Frank later though.
hey, Joe Frank was the
Uh,
band director at Club.
I didn't know that.
Was he? Ain't that the band director who was at Club that won? They won third place for Crying Got Brass, I think.
No,
He
that's
a
not the
band
Oh,
same.
director, huh?
What
why
I
you had to
don't.
throw it in there
We
like that?
hey let's talk about that later. Let's talk about.
Hey, can
We're
I
gonna
say
talk
something
about.
right quick, man?
Okay.
It's saying all representation of a drum major is fucking Joshua Spate. Out of everybody, Joshua Spate is the representation of St. Aug's drum
No,
major.
Hey,
that's
Yes.
not
Mac. The
no
reason why I asked you that
no.
because I really wanted to know, and I'm starting to y'all. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I'm telling y'all, Dolan and OG Petty Eddie is the same person because I have never saw him in the same
Hey,
place.
did y'all just see what Robert put in the chat?
I'm telling y'all, OG Petty Eddie and Dolan is the same person. Have y'all ever saw them comment on here together? Think about that. I have never saw them brothers comment at the same time.
That
But
boy got
no,
a
One
no,
day
burn
they
pit.
was
I
on here.
thought when when Pat Eddie came on the camera, it's a totally different person.
I'm telling you, bro, them the same.
Man,
I actually think I like drum majors.
That
I
big
think
Pat
that
said, F that. We never borrowed no instruments.
I mean I didn't as a drum major
See, he
man.
got two
I
pages.
think you
He
gotta have
got
the
two
drum major.
pages. I'm telling y'all, he got two pages. Tell both of them come on here right now.
They do look alike. They do look alike.
Tell both of them come on here.
Hey, can y'all check y'all crucial conflict chat, please?
that's why I
Thank
just
y'all.
said y'all check the chat. Like I was like, wait, what?
No, yeah, y'all check that. But Joe Frank was nice on this horn. Keenan Harrison is another Kennedy drum major. Um,
I mean,
we had a
being at like St. Augustine, especially like back in the like day, they used to it was mainly woodwinds. But I mean, the woodwinds like used to be some of the most fire dudes in the band already. So it was just like it is what
Keith.
it is. But
Keith was a dog on saxophone. Keith
yeah,
was
Keith Wilson
section
was
leader.
there.
Yeah, and he
Keith
was a drum major.
Wilson, yeah. Fleet Bernard, he was that Crab Southern in 1980. He was a drum major at St. Aug. Ray
D.
Johnson was the
Ron,
band
Troy
director
was a
D.
drum
now.
major
Ron,
at Center. I mean, at
D.
SNL.
Ron,
Torrey was a drum major at
He
Southern.
D.
cold.
Ron,
Huh?
Robert
D.
just blew my
Ron.
damn mind.
What?
D. Ron
Yeah,
played
that was
saxophone. That
Chris.
nigga, he was drumming. You
That just
cool.
blew my mind.
Go take a bath.
Oh
Tell your
Lord.
brother to take a bath too.
Oh,
Um,
but
I don't know. That's a
yeah.
different thing. But do y'all really I like Jackson State drum majors.
They
I
compete with the
like
J sets. I don't really. I mean, they.
I like this,
I
but I mean
know
I
them
like
dudes,
this.
dudes cold. Them dudes cold.
I like Southern. I like to see them do the. But like, do y'all really be paying attention to that
Southern
shit
drum
like the whole
majors are
game?
always boring. Let's
No.
Yeah,
be
like
real.
to me,
Them
when
dudes be
Southern
boring.
drum major come out the hole, it's
Them
like
dudes be boring.
if he go hard, it's just gonna make us come out the hole
It's
even
going.
harder
Yeah, it's gonna make the rest. If that shit cold, we gonna be like,
because
all right, it's time.
he
It's
gonna
time to
get the
turn that bitch
crowd
up.
pumped up. You
All
know,
right, let me
he
Yeah.
gonna
ask
go
y'all
out
a
there and do his
question.
thing, get the crowd pumped up.
All my southern people on here.
Like when my
What
crab brother
part do
Trevon
y'all
when he did
enjoy about y'all
the
drum major the most?
little Iron Man Like somebody threw the mace to him, but looked like he pulsated that whole to him. That shit was cold. That's
Key
like
Let
Key
me
had did
being
ask
some
y'all.
I don't
invisible
be
shit.
caring. I'll be
Let,
like,
Like
let me ask
Man, we
y'all.
yeah,
talking about
I'll
drum
be
majors
like,
on.
dog,
Man,
I'll be
we
like,
change the subject.
let's get past. I'll be like,
yeah.
I'm like
I don't like
Johnny.
fans.
I'll be like,
I don't
let's
like
get past
fans
this
drum
shit.
majors. I mean, them niggas, bruh. I
but it's
remember
quick and
we
easy
played
though.
them in 19. Them people look horrible. Like the whole band
Like
is
y'all
horrible.
really be caring about? Man, I was about to comment about Talladega drum majors. They
Let
be
me
over
ask.
there doing all of that shit.
No,
I'll
I'm
be
talking
like,
about the
that
whole
shit in the
band. I
way,
ain't talking
dog.
about
Let me ask
Nah,
Man,
y'all.
look what say, bro. Look what Reed drum majors
Like
did.
Talladega and Jackson. Like they drum majors look like they might have like a set it all
Nigga, Southern
Van
drum
sit
majors
Bell.
down
is
movie.
boring. Y'all stop
You
that
said
bullshit.
you
Them
said
niggas,
what?
You said
them
Southern drum
niggas,
major is boring,
they boring. It is.
bro. I
Southern
like
Drum
that.
is straight to the point.
You bring the band in, sit your ass down, and get out the way. You a hype
Yo,
man.
if I was at Southern,
Sit
I
your
would
ass
only care.
down.
I would only care about being drum major for parade season. Other than that, give me my horn and let me smash on niggas.
But
Cause
think
during the
about
football
this.
game, Southern drum
No.
major is a certified hype man.
Say, can
All
I
they
say
Man,
doing
something?
is
Southern Drum
singing
is the
praises.
Good.
voice of
Sit
the band.
down. Sit down
Say,
when that's
bro,
over,
I ain't
bruh.
gonna lie. Can
Oh,
I say
block.
something right quick? Back in the days, drum majors did mean something, but
Yeah.
nowadays, all directors want to direct their songs now.
What's this?
That shit wasn't really happening like that when we was like the drum majors really was directing the song.
I,
Now I don't understand how fucking Jackson State drum majors could direct the song and the directors in the front doing it with more passion and everything, and it just up there boring with
Nah,
they
Jackson
one
State
two
drum
thing.
majors actually direct that band. That's not true.
No, they no,
Burger, you really like drum majors
no,
like
you
this? You
really
really into that shit?
Yes, they do. Jackson State might have the most complete drum
hold
majors
up. So you
in.
need that mother dog.
What
It
do
don't
you
matter.
mean complete drum major? You care that much about that shit?
Yeah, Jackson State
Hey, my
drum
mama
majors.
said, "Hey, y'all."
What's
Hey,
good,
my
hey,
Mama?
my
love, how you
mom,
doing,
what's up?
sis? Hey, beautiful, how are you?
Hey,
Jackson State drum majors and Bethune Cookman drum majors. The band director can
Dolan,
walk
you're
away.
wrong. That's
The
not true,
band
Dolan.
director can walk away from them
Who
band.
cares?
Southern drum
Dolan,
major
you
definitely
are
directed a
So,
wrong.
song
so,
before. That's
so
wrong.
you really sit
Southern
there and
You
Drum
watch
have
Major
drum
never
is
majors
been
a
and
in
be
Southern
impressed by some of
certified
University's
them?
band.
band room when the drum major have directed the band, but the drum major has directed the band before. Dolan, you're wrong.
Why you sound like Bill Cosby, man? Bah.
No, listen.
This man said Tulane.
I don't.
Tulane got the
When the
most.
when the drum majors be right there, I'll be like, bro, can y'all get out the way? It's y'all distracting me from the band, bro. Now I'm not gonna lie. Some of them look
bro, why you ain't
like
taking a
Sput.
bath?
Like Sput from A, that's my favorite New Orleans. Sput is in my top three drum majors of all times. That dude just had that stride. TJ from Southern just had that stride. I like what Jackson State drum majors do. I guess I like Southern. I mean, Talladegas when they marching. But like for the most part, I don't give a shit.
Bro,
Like
hold up.
nigga be like,
Man,
I
can
don't
I
give a shit.
I'd rather a nigga on a horn than a be drum major if a director go direct the song any fucking way. Why you need all the people to direct a song? That don't make no sense
Yeah.
at
What
all.
you need other people directing a song for? You still gonna fuck it up. You still gonna fuck up the tempo.
Man,
Listen, my and Amos, I'm nasally as fuck right now. I got my sinuses dripping. I might say anything, but Phil Johnson, that's who I'm talking about. That dude, that's my
OG,
Phil is top three.
shout out Spud with his crazy ass.
That
yeah,
dude, top
Spud was a good
three.
drum major.
Bro was
Go
excellent. He
Dolan. Go
looked
look up
Spud, look,
Lewis Broadway directed Southern's band.
Spud tried to give Johnny drum majors that swag, but the only one that really had it was my Jemai.
Tevin has directed Southern bands before too.
Jemai had the sauce.
Yeah, Tevin directed before. Lewis
Hey,
Broadway directed
Tevin
before.
one of the
Trevon
coldest
hey,
directed
dudes came
when
out of Southern
I
to
ain't gonna
me.
lie. Go check out 2019 drum major AA.
Nah, Jemai had the sauce, dog.
You heard what I said? Go check out 20. Jamal was nice, but go check out 2019 drum major too.
Your drum major just played the horn.
Who me?
I see your drum majors got on the horn. I seen your drum
Hey,
majors on the horn
definitely
before.
get on the horn.
Huh?
uh,
Punch somebody. I ain't trying to. What if the most talented kid in the band? I want you on the horn. Trying to
Facts.
bring,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
We
don't need
we
you to direct.
we battling Carver. Get your ass off that stick and grab a hold.
Yeah, get on the fucking horn. It don't
I
matter
mean,
who
one
bad.
of them used to get on the horn too. Maybe
Fuck, you
Honestly,
think you
you
about to
know
Hey,
what,
dance
hey,
to
y'all
Doug?
all
remember
Craig?
that German
Berg, I'm
battle
gonna tell
called
you
Three
something
Five
real
at in
shit.
2017?
If I don't put a drum edge on the horn and we battle you, I really don't respect your program.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Nigga, you
Like
gonna get
real
your
shit.
stupid ass
Like
from the
real
front of
shit.
my band and go grab your trumpet?
Cause one time I swear
well,
to God, one time I forgot what band it was, but he was like, they were blowing at us. I'm like, you don't have to get on the horn, dog. One time, hey, bro, I'm so crazy. One time I had when I was at Nelson, I forgot what school it was, but I told my 8th and 7th graders don't even play, and I let the 6th, 5th, and 4th graders blow it at them. I was
Man,
I would love to know what band that
Johnny,
was
I would want to
because
fight you if I was a band director because your tactics are very
that
disrespectful.
wasn't CPAA, was it? Well, Mike Banks leading the band, huh?
no, that was the CPAA. I didn't need a
Say,
four
bro,
four.
y'all know that's how I met Johnny, bro. That's how I met Johnny, bro. Johnny may
how you
not
met Johnny?
remember. Johnny blamed me for the reason he blew at McMahon.
Oh, that was you. That definitely was you,
Listen,
Burger.
listen,
Definitely
listen. It
was
was around
you.
the time McMahon was really putting out a decent product. They were really good. And Johnny came on that motherfucker like, I will blow them out. And I'm a middle school and I don't care. I'm like, so I don't know Johnny. I'm like, man, you tripping. You better leave that high school alone. You looking for more than you can, you playing with that high school, you tripping. Johnny, like, just because of you, I must have pissed Johnny off. Johnny told me, just because of you, I'm going to crank on him as soon as I see him. Well, everybody tagging me in videos. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Dude, it's Nelson cranking on fucking McMahon. I'm like, what
and
the?
Mike Banks the drum major.
I'm like, this dude really crazy. This man
No,
really blowed
dog.
on these people.
I'm gonna tell you what had pissed me
I
off.
believe you, Matt. I mean, Burger. I believe you.
It wasn't you. Me, Camus, that's my dude. I think Camus was looking at it like we was like a little boy or something. He says a comment like in a sense like we was little boy. Huh? Shit. I had that. Nah.
Oh,
Everybody
the
knew.
worst part
Everybody
about
knew
that
how I
video,
really met Johnny.
hey, bro, the worst part about
Johnny
that
really was
video,
trying to get me jumped.
Oh,
Yeah,
Johnny
but
had called his whole band staff on me, dude.
I ain't a bad
Because
at
I was
that.
talking some hot shit.
Say Pat, I'm getting tired of your shit in the comments. Listen, Pat.
Hey,
but
When
I
I
remember
was
when I
at
met Johnny.
Kennedy and
I
you
remember when
were
I
at
met
St.
Johnny.
Aug, that bad
Oh, here we go, Jay.
our times in high school, it was really lopsided. One school won and another school lost.
What school
That's
lost?
from band
So,
to
so
drum
Matt,
section to everything.
Matt, 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 Matt. Do you okay? You know
What
what?
school lost?
That's
I'm
a
going to say
fact.
it.
It's a
No,
fact.
no, listen. Matt, I'm going to say it.
Say it.
Kennedy ran the later '90s.
I appreciate that. Let me
And
tell
St.
you
Aug ran the
something.
earlier.
And listen, I don't have no
Kennedy
problem
ran the
giving
later.
props. Let me say this. St. Aug is one of the greatest marching bands to ever exist. I'm not talking about in New Orleans. I'm talking about in the history of marching bands. Not many people can say what St. Aug gonna say. Can say what can boast some of the things St. Aug can boast. But Pat, when I was at Kennedy and you were at St. Aug, it
No, man,
happens.
you are beautiful, but no,
Yeah,
not the early '90s.
yeah.
No,
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 no, no, no,
ma'am,
no.
no, ma'am.
I'm telling you, I did own you.
This man said I just
Yeah.
own you. That's crazy.
Nah, I can't. I mean, listen, but I don't.
I'm gonna give
Another
props like
problem.
I always give him props.
Another problem I think we have when bands talk is when if I say rock when you was at Southern, y'all gave this band an L. I think people automatically think that means that band was sad.
I was
That's not
actually
what I
in a good
mean.
Saint. I was actually in a few good Saint Aug bands.
That's what I'm
My
saying.
Larry.
When you some days you can be you both bands are good. This one is just better.
Yeah.
Like that
That's
don't
the
mean your
that's the
band was
two
sad.
most
So I don't want
respectable.
people to think
That's the two most respectable programs in the city, hands down. Well, them St. Aug, Kennedy, and 3-5. That's the three most respectable programs. Because historically, consistently, that's the three most respectable programs. Now, 3-5 probably took the
Patrick,
earliest
no
fall off.
indeed. I'm sorry. Patrick, you
But
done lost your mind.
like,
You ran the city on
oh
Z's.
shit.
You tripping. You talking about when Eric Dede and Sean and Terry was in school and you ran the city on Z's? You bugging, Pat. No, sir. No, sir. You didn't run no city on Pat. I love you, brother. No, sir. Man, Giovanni, tag T Slim, tag Eric Dede, tag them dudes. No, you didn't, brother. You did not run no city, dog. Like, stop that, Pat.
Say, Matt, I got a serious question for you. How do you challenge on Z's?
Go to Kennedy and win. That's how you do it. Pat,
No,
you wrong
no,
for
no.
that, brother.
I'm dead serious.
No, he
Like
dead serious.
what are the
Like
what like what
you
are
like
the
you challenge your volume, like twirling, like what
is it just toilet twirling?
Is style. Listen, I'm not about to discuss this shit with no horn players. How the fuck y'all win sectionals? Huh?
No,
We
no,
hate
no.
that
I'm
shit. Well,
serious.
no,
I'm
I'm just,
asking.
let me say this. I'm in a bad mood officially. No, well, I'm going to say this. Let me fucking say this. As a drummer, I hate when y'all stand up with that old bullshit with them sectionals and you got one nigga waving the fucking section and we got to sit there while y'all do that
so
dumbass
wait,
shit. And the only thing,
but you
and let me
while
say,
you
well, I'm going to say,
playing
let me finish what I'm saying. And the
the
only
Z's
thing
be
that make it
twirling,
tight,
why we having fanfare about it?
good. That's the only thing that make it good. I hate
Yeah,
sectionals.
the Z's
Always
be
did.
twirling while we having fanfare battles.
But Matt, I'm
I,
seriously
I hate
asking.
section
I'm
fans.
asking you
Well, and
like
I'm seriously
Our
answering
a
job
it. The
question, bro.
answer is none of your business. That's the answer. None of your business.
Like I didn't say snare drums or tenor drums. I understand those, but like, how do you challenge on cymbals? Is it the chokes, crash? Like
It's
I
the
don't
whole
know.
thing. It's the whole thing.
Say, I'm not gonna lie.
It's
What was the whole infatuation like in the '80s with the tenor drum mallet twirls? Like, why niggas wasn't playing? They was twirling mallets. Like,
It's
okay.
the same
Now I
reason.
want. I,
It's the
I want to say something. I don't understand. That fucking tenor drum mallet with the strings on them. I wasn't feeling that shit.
But Matt, you really haven't answered my question, dude.
I answered the question.
No, you
so what
didn't
school?
answer the question.
What school used to do that,
Like,
man?
All of the schools used to do it. That was the era before mine, and that era used to be getting
this
mad
is
at
the
us
'80s,
because
the
them
'70s
dudes
and
took
'80s. They
yeah, them
like
dudes is
dudes like
like,
Alan
man, take them
Watson.
strings off them mallet.
They be twirling them. I'm like, if y'all niggas don't start playing something,
So what you think about the mallets they use now, Matt? They use big mallets, some long mallets.
when you talking about
Tenor
the
drum.
bass drum, like you talking about Jackson with the bass
that's
drum mallets on the
what
tenor
I'm
drum.
saying, Clarence. Like I asked a legit question because I've been thinking this, and Matt went clean the fuck off because I'm talking about them damn
Cleano.
them
I asked
Jarrett's,
the question. Don't
them
ask me
fucking
nothing about
Jarrett's.
percussion
No,
because a
no,
lot of times I feel like
but I'm
horn players
saying
is ribbing when y'all
no,
ask
but
us shit like
I
this.
wasn't ripping though. I'm asking a
Yeah,
legit
well,
question.
that's
Oh,
it
And
stung when you said
seems
it.
to me that you cannot answer the question because it's a
I
fucking
answered the
thing.
question. The question is none
So
of your business.
no,
It
no,
don't
no,
concern
no,
you.
no, no.
Worry about them
That's not it. I'm
fanfares
saying,
that we
I'm
hate.
saying this. There is no way to actually legitly challenge on a fucking symbol. On a tuba, you can
Yeah,
actually
you
challenge.
gotta have style.
Okay,
You gotta you gotta have you got yeah, it's a lot.
but my
It's the
thing is this:
you keep
you talking about
keeping
you
it.
hate fanfares and all that. I mean, like you want to get house with a fanfare. If you got everybody singing that bitch with you, I mean, shit, that's it. If
And
you loud
I can
enough, I
tell you who ain't
mean,
singing it. The drum section. They ain't
you ever
singing that shit
seen
with y'all.
but my thing is
just
this:
the symbols a symbol
if both drum
fanfare,
sections
just
sound the
symbols by
same, they just
itself.
playing Jungle Boogie the whole damn time. Then what's the point of who gonna win? Who got a bit
We
more quad beats in there?
no. You know what, Rock? You a disrespectful motherfucker. You really are. You really are. You that's disrespectful.
Hey,
Your
Matt,
daddy is a drummer. Get your
Matt,
daddy on the. Your daddy is a drummer.
have you ever seen just the symbol fanfare, like just symbols by itself?
Yes, I actually.
They
Yeah,
got
a bunch of times.
solos.
Yep.
They
Yeah,
got
symbol
solos
sections
by
get
that.
solos. Yep, they
I
sure
said the
do.
No,
flapjack
no,
was
I ain't
only
talking
the
about the
drum
solo. I'm
head.
talking about just a
The
fanfare, like
flapjack was
symbol
only the.
stand up. Everyone go.
Yes, yes.
What the
Yeah,
fuck
no,
is
they do. You know
that's
what,
You sound like
Darrell? Okay,
Moroccan
so well,
just
since
then.
we're talking shit about people's sections, since we're talking shit about people's sections,
Oh
you
shit!
know what I hate? Oh, Darrell, you own one tonight. I don't like it. I don't like that.
Man, not the
This
crash,
monkey
this
crash,
crash,
what
crash,
this
the
crash,
monkey
crash.
this You know what, Darrell? Your
I
instrument
love
is so
you.
easy
You love
until
me.
they don't even let y'all
Yeah.
bring that shit home. They be like, bring the mouthpiece home. You gonna figure that big simple motherfucker out. Your instrument is the bass drum. No shade, the bass drummers of horns. That bitch bump bump. Well, that's it.
It's the
That's it.
foundation though. That's
Look,
just like a
look.
bass drum. It's the
The
Listen.
foundation.
foundation of the band is the bass drum.
They say,
That's the foundation of the band.
let's get
But you
ready
just
to do the
said
solo.
a bass drum is like the tuba is like a bass drum, so it's the foundation. The foundation of the
Yeah,
horn, the bass drum is the foundation of
but
the.
I mean, but I don't want nobody on bass drum. On bass horn to act like they splitting the atom. You dig? They play the simplest parts. They ain't. I mean, hey man, you ever heard the bass drum part? I mean, the tuba part on most marches.
Yes. I've
Oh,
played
and
some
the
very,
and by the
some
way,
very
Cause,
the
hard parts.
mellophone part on most marches
it's
be shits
bumping.
too. Let me say that too. The mellophone
Hey,
part on
look.
most marches, if you read the music, is shit
Oh
water.
yeah.
That's
Facts, but
I can
it's
if
That's
I
why
still
I love
improve
better.
my
mellophone. They
It's
tone,
got
I
still
can
harmony.
play
better.
it.
It's still better than this. I love
It's a
you. You love me.
no, it's not.
We're
No, it's not.
a happy
No, it's not.
family.
No,
A
it's
big,
not. No,
big
it's not.
hug and a kiss from me to you.
No, it's
Want
not.
to say you love me. I won.
Dog,
I won because
Darrell,
I
wait,
choked.
Darrell.
I
Let
won.
me ask you a question. Are the tuba parts on are the tuba parts on most on most marches? Is it a hard part? Be real.
No, but there's some hard
No,
parts
it's
on it too.
not.
But what I'm saying
Like
is,
What mellophone? What part is on the which? What tuba part on? Name me a march with a hard tuba part.
okay, look. Do you know like on
Bum, bum,
Cripple
bum, bum,
Corner?
bum, 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 bum,
Boom,
bum,
ba,
bum,
ba, ba,
bum,
ba,
bum,
boom,
bum,
boom,
bum,
ba, ba, ba,
bum,
ba,
bum, bum,
boom.
bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, like we playing the same shit in units with the rest of the band, so you can't say
Now
that
I ain't
tuba.
gonna
But
lie,
let me
man.
tell you,
That mellophone shit you just said.
let me tell you what the
Dog,
tuba.
like dog,
Let me tell you what the
it
symbol's doing the
said
whole
Johnny.
time.
I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. When I hear niggas
Boom,
say
ba, ba,
shit
ba,
like
boom,
when I
boom, ba, 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 boom, boom, ba, 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 boom, boom, ba, 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 boom. Crash choke, crash choke.
Hold up,
What the fuck is
Darrell.
that?
I
And then
tell you,
on
bro.
rap song, they be doing
Darrell,
the nut the butt to the air. What's up?
Darrell, real shit. I ain't gonna lie. That fucking mellophone part do be fucking simple, dog.
Hey, look, we're not
dog,
talking about mellow right now.
the
Hey,
mellophone
bro,
part in most concert music and marches be simple as fuck.
that bitch. Bum, 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 bum,
You
bum,
down
bum,
there,
bum.
fella? You going down
Boom,
the
boom, 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 boom. Like
Tuba.
it's
Hey,
the
and
two
then you know
part
what
got
mellophone got on
shit
this
in it.
shit? Bum, 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 bum.
That's it. The tuba part is really just it's like a walking bass part, and
Boom,
then the
boom, boom, boom,
mellows
boom,
you just
boom,
bouncing down the sidewalk.
Man, I tell
Because
you
horns
one thing.
we play
I'm not
anything. Like we play everything. Us as
and
baritone, we play everything.
when I hear mellophone players say I was a technical mellophone player, I'll be
I
like,
be wanting. Thank you. I be wanting to say something too.
Or like Lord,
you was a
Oh,
technical mellophone player? What you mean, brother? What part we talking about, good brother? I mean, like I was looking at the music. Like I saw one mellophone part, and I was from a school. Well, the school will remain nameless,
and
but I saw the
it look like
mellophone part, and I was like, I would be insulted if somebody asked me to play this. So I just started going through music in general, and I was like, damn, oh, mellophone part, dog. I went through some marches, and I was like, oh, concert music. Dog, the tone of a actual French horn is beautiful. Say, dog, they
when
ain't
played
splitting
right,
at them.
yeah.
They
When
ain't
you play
playing no
a
hard
French
shit
horn
though.
right,
say, bruh, let me
it
tell you this.
sounds amazing.
Let me tell you
I
this.
tell you one thing though,
Saxophones,
them cymbals ain't
saxophones
playing no good shit.
in concert band
Crash choke,
and marches,
crash choke.
saxophones do not have the same part as
Yeah.
mellophone.
Wait, what you said, Johnny? What you said about the mellophone part, Johnny?
I say somebody said saxophone and mellophone had the same. No, not in no fucking marches.
No,
No,
not
they
in
don't.
marches.
No, they
The
don't.
woodwinds get the
No.
shine
The
most
woodwinds
of the
are the
time.
shine. That's their shine time.
Woodwinds get the
Yeah,
shine,
that's not true.
That's their shine
especially the
time.
piccolos. Piccolos be shit like they don't never take a break.
But them cymbals though, They
You know what,
trash,
Darrell?
trash,
I'm not
trash,
acknowledging your
trash.
presence no more on this show. We're done with that. We done with that. We done with that. As a matter of fact,
Hey, y'all did your top
next week's
six?
show, yeah.
Huh?
Who your top six is, Johnny?
That's your top six, college or high school?
It was
We
top
did
six
all
colleges.
inclusive.
It
It
was
was no. For
college.
me, it was top six bands that I saw
Bands,
so
yeah,
far in
we
Yeah.
did bands.
2021.
So even all star bands.
I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna say Southern is number one, hands down. And I'm not saying it because I went there and it's my 20 years, but I'm just saying that because they're really number one.
Wait, no. I'm not gonna have this happen. T. Brown, Anthony Sampson.
Clarence, we all gonna be at
If
the
you saying
Boombox Classic, man. We all gonna be there.
if you saying that mellophone parts are technical, give me a song that I need to go listen to. We'll
Hey,
put it up
speaking
on the
of the
show right now.
boombox, are y'all gonna be there? Are y'all doing a crucial conflict blog for the boombox?
Yeah, we definitely gonna be there. We just don't know how, and what to what extent we gonna be there, but we're gonna be there.
Oh, Pat, what you
Uh,
said? Pat, what you just said? What did you say about the rail band director?
hey, look, we if we had stolen instruments, we smashed y'all with them fucking stolen instruments.
Bullshit. Your whole senior year got swept. Bullshit. Let's not
All
do
You know
right,
that.
what,
we
man?
can pull up.
Pat,
We can pull
Besides the
those.
Patinas, your
We
whole
can pull
senior year
those
got swept.
videos. We can
We can
pull
pull
those
those
videos
videos.
and those
I
stolen
only took
instruments
two
was
L's to
smoking.
Walker.
Those
Iowa
stolen instruments
2011 and
was
Tupperton
because
2012, and
smoking
that's
y'all
it.
ass.
because it's kind
Stop
of
it.
I had brand new tools before the storm.
Uh-oh.
And you know, was playing
Uh-oh.
Hey,
the
Uh-oh.
that really is Carver tubers, but like I'm serious.
Hey,
same.
But
Deontay,
no, like we
I
legit,
feel what you
like the
I
real. We
feel
used
what
to
you
hear
said.
about. We were
What?
like, bro, how the fuck these niggas got like three damn instrument rooms and shit. You're like, man, what kind of shit they got going on over there?
You talking about Walker?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had practice rooms. We didn't use them. There was utility closets.
No,
Other
I'm talking
shit
about
was
Hey,
into those.
Deontay, you know what, Deontay, you know what makes it difficult for me to read that shit is Deontay is a trumpet player. How could you? I get what you're saying, dear brother, but I'm saying if somebody gave you a mellophone part and said play this on your trumpet, that part is hands down in almost every piece of music written gonna be way simpler than the trumpet part. And in a lot of band songs, to be real with you, the mellophone part for all my shit talking is way simpler than the tuba part. Like that. This is what I'm saying. I joke
you
around a
must be
lot,
talking
but
about tuba parts from Jackson State because Southern University tuba parts are very
no, that's what I'm
sophisticated.
saying. Like
Hallelujah.
the tuba part for a lot of songs is we got way more music in it than most schools' mellophone parts. I don't. I feel you make a compelling argument, Deontay, but I mean, let's not act like most mellophone sections is split in atom.
No,
Like
I'm not gonna lie. The
either.
way Mr. Watkins wrote like St. Aug music, his mellophone part used to
And
be
then
some motherfuckers. Like if you ever listen to Happy Birthday, them playing them dum, da, dum, like if they playing that run like dum, da, 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 dum, and they playing that shit the whole time. Then you got but
and
the
all
tuba part back there, like one of the two parts I heard from when my dad and them was in the
brand
band that I hadn't heard when I played it, I was just like they
thing
was blowing
all
that
around.
shit.
Ooh,
Johnny, your arrangements are pool. Shit.
nah,
What was
nah.
I
They
mean,
all
like Watkins wrote for drill. That's all it was. But he wrote
that's
every fucking thing.
bullshit. That's not.
Watkins
I
wrote
hate
for drill.
y'all
He
bullshit
wrote for saying,
that
"Oh,
shit.
you're gonna play the whole drill." That's what he did, and he just
So you
vamped
mean to
that
tell
shit
me y'all have a
forever.
13-minute drill?
A 13 minute. Nobody put no goddamn song 13 minutes.
Them bitches is
But
13. I mean, I heard y'all play I heard y'all play the third song. I heard y'all play the praise, the repraise and everything.
Mellows are the color, man. The mellows,
Oh man,
the
you know them
F1
church
parts
song
are the color.
repraise go about 15 to 20 minutes, and that boy play every piece of note in that bitch.
yeah, I mean, like
Hey,
the
Deontay,
man Ian was a genius, but
when you get
I don't
time.
understand why he always wrote everything in the song. I'm like, shit, you could definitely pick out major pieces of his music and cut this shit down by half. But he wrote everything. It
Deontay,
is
when
what
you
it
get
is.
time, I want to discuss that with you because when y'all I so I'm not talking about tone. I think tone is important on every instrument. I think cymbals with bad tone are terrible. I mean,
Wait,
I hate
stop.
the I hate the
How
way
you
I
have
hate
bad
the
tone symbols?
when them bitches bend in like that, and then you got and the nigga on
I got
cymbals won't pop them bitches out. I hate to see a nigga march like he's a whole get cook, cook, cook. I'm like, bitch, I can hear that. Cook, cook, cook. Because he slamming them all hard against each other.
what
But
school
this
you
the
went to?
thing.
What school you went to?
Oh, this is a bunch of schools. It's normally some cocky dude that should have been on bass drum that
Hey,
punked somebody, and now he the section leader on cymbal. Cook,
hold
cook,
up,
cook,
hold up,
cook.
hold up. So we got niggas with bad cymbal tones.
You got niggas with bad cymbal etiquette. Yeah, it's a lot of bad cymbal etiquette. But this the
Oh,
thing. Deontay, this is what I'm saying. I think tone is important on every instrument. But um what I'm saying is like when you look at mellophone music, the parts, I sometimes look at mellophone players that say I am a technical mellophone player, and I'd be like, how? Like
Yeah.
and this ain't no shade, but you're a technical like what are you show me the music you talking about. And I'm not am I coming to Burger, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm getting you a little bit, but I understand it from you and Deontay point of view.
I think Deontay is coming from. You were talking about marches, but I think Deontay is coming from the whole overall musical standpoint of it. Um, so yeah,
I'm not saying it's definite. Playing mellophone is a skill set. I'm not trying to diminish it. I'm not saying it's not hard. Listen, let me say this, Deontay. I know more brothers with bad and sisters with bad tone on French horn than I do with good. So I understand that it's difficult. I'm saying when I look at the pieces of music, brother, I mean, come on now. I'm
so
saying it pales in comparison to y'all got wait. How is this an argument? This
Yeah,
can't be an argument.
I really know some niggas with some bad cymbal tones.
Cook, cook, cook. I hate that. I ain't gonna lie. I hate that shit. That when that symbol been it.
I ain't never heard no shit like that. Bad symbol
Hey,
tone.
yeah,
Bro, your tone is terrible, bro.
hey,
Like,
bro, real
hey,
shit.
How you have
Real,
bad cymbal tone?
change the fucking note on
Okay,
the symbols,
T
man.
T. You saying I'm wrong, Big Kennedy? You keep saying I'm wrong, T. I'm saying give me a piece of music right now. Like give me a piece of music. I'm saying when you give me a piece of music and you say this is a technical mellophone part, I want you to know that I'm gonna pick it apart and tell you why it's not technical. Like these days, I think trombone sections have technical parts. I think when I listen to some sousaphone sections, man, they playing technical parts.
man,
The,
what are you referring to though? Are you referring to concert band or marching band?
I'm referring to both. I'm saying the mellophone ain't never that. I'm saying in most cases, in almost every case, they are not. They when you compare their part to the dude on flute, or compare their part to the cats on trumpet, I'm telling you, they're not doing as much.
Yeah, because
It's a fact.
the horn is meant to play. That
So let
mellophone
me
is
say
pretty much
this.
meant to play in the
I get
background.
what Deontay is saying. He's saying because the French horn is already a unique horn to play, the parts
Every
don't
horn
have
is
to be.
unique.
Listen, the parts don't have to be as technical because accomplishing good tone and being able to play the horn is already hard. So playing the horn itself is what makes the horn hard to play.
The burger. Do you think it's hard to achieve good tone on a clarinet, and do you think that's an odd sounding horn? Because I think good tone on clarinet is hard, and it's a very odd sounding horn. It sometimes sticks out like a sore thumb in marching band, and they play hard shit. They play more technical stuff.
I don't think the music changed for French horns in no era. It was just basically back then they played on E flats in New Orleans, if we being honest, because trumpet was the dominant instrument. Now you just have arrangers who push the envelope with French horn parts now. Back then,
So
trumpets dominated.
so basically, I'm gonna just say this because I'm gonna just say saxophone and French horn is similar. I understand what Deontay's saying because you could be technical on a saxophone, and if you don't have that fucking tone, it's like kind of in a sense worthless. I know some niggas that's not that good on sax but have a fucking amazing tone and can play the piss out of a song, and you be like, fuck. But they're not too much.
Deontay, I'm not okay. You're saying this is I'm showing my lack of knowledge. I keep asking y'all for one song. Show me a song with a mellophone. I'm not talking about being loud or they have some interesting parts in a concert piece of music. I'm not saying that mellophone is a easy instrument to play. I'm saying show me what it is y'all talking about because I've looked at a bunch of mellophone music and I don't get what y'all like. Show me
Lift Off. That's Open Sesame.
I understand where Deontay comes from. I understand where you come from. The horn
I
is
understand where
designed.
Matt's coming from too, because let's say F horn, the French horn itself, like honestly, you can have a marching band and not have a French horn section.
Right.
So I get what Deontay's saying. You don't need French horns or mellophones to have a marching band. We've seen it, especially in New Orleans. Shit, we've seen it done before. Well, band didn't have a great F horn section, and the band was still very good. So I get what both of them saying. All Matt trying to say is the parts that are written on paper are usually the easiest for French horn players.
But it's still not as easy as that cymbal part.
Bitch, what is bass drummers doing, period, on marches? Like, the whole drum section is easy.
Boom,
Hey,
boom, boom.
No, don't say that.
The snare drum is going.
Hey, let me say this. Let me say this, Burger.
The French importance is just as important as tenor drums. They don't really matter.
I'm not saying that it's not important. I'm saying when you say you are technical, I'm not saying y'all. Okay, Deontay, that piece of music that you're talking about, can you send me the mellophone part to it? And as a matter of fact, where can I find the entire score? Because I want to compare the French horn part to that. Now let me say this, Burger, about trombones. A lot of DCI bands don't even have that sliding shit in their band. Okay, they got rid of the trombone section. They said that was unnecessary. Don't say nothing about the drum section.
So Matt, what's the snare part on the march? Let me hear it.
It depends on the march. It depends on the march. Boy, listen, I'll play one for you right now. Wait, hold on, boy. You must be crazy.
Boom, 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 boom.
Hold on, sir. I got you covered. Hold on.
Matt, my asked that in the comments, so I had to be petty and ask it behind her.
Yeah, well, listen. It's filled with rudiments and shit. Hold on. Wait, I think I remember the part of Washington Post. No, I ain't gonna play that. I remember the part of Washington Post march that we played at Livingston, and it wasn't that wasn't gonna really make my argument. So you can take the camera off of me. I'm sorry. We gonna. We played Washington Post. We played Washington Post at Livingston, and I remember the part. Like I ran the whole part through my whole mind. I'm like, I ain't gonna mess with that because it's not gonna. It's
man. What Marsh Kennedy played?
Kennedy played a bunch.
No, I'm asking you a real life question. I'm not trying to be funny. Laughing. No, I'm really asking a real life question.
This how we go in the show, huh? This how we this how we Kennedy played a ton of marches. Kennedy played a ton of marches. Let me say this.
I ain't trying to add no parts to that damn march. Now I see you doing all kind of double strokes.
No. Listen, I thought about the part the Washington Post march, and it didn't have a lot going on. I'm gonna be honest with you,
Matt.
They say y'all didn't Y'all didn't even play the banner.
I'm not liking.
Man, look at that. Look at
that. Mac, they said
y'all didn't even play the banner.
So they know y'all.
Okay, here we go. Like I was trying to take it easy. I was trying to take no, because it's a lot of candidates.
No, Matt,
that's the new school, man. I ain't saying. I just asked a real life question.
Defend yourself.
I'm about to answer the question. I'm about to answer Maya's question. At what point?
Hey, don't come up for A. I'm telling you.
Oh, I'm coming for it. What the fuck you mean? That's exactly what I'm coming for. We got 2 minutes to go for it. That's exactly. Let me say that I don't give a damn about them marches. Let's talk about them goddamn videos y'all had on Channel 8 where it looked like Mr. Ford drug y'all in that motherfucker because y'all didn't want to be there. We hated looking at that shit. That shit came on late at night. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that shit. Nobody wants to see that shit y'all had going on.
Where's Kennedy concert, man?
Matt, look at the comment.
I'll tell you this much. I remember my crab here at the K. Y'all drum major pointed his middle finger at us while he was doing this on the field routine, and we never let y'all play another fucking song. Y'all band director, Mr. Foy, came to our side of the field and begged Doc. He begged him to let you. Oh, that's the fucking truth. You ask anybody that was at that game. He came and begged Doc to let y'all start playing songs again. That's a fact. They came over there and we're playing a ton of marches. But this is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about when y'all band director came on and begged Doc to stop playing so y'all could get a song in edgewise. That's what I want to talk about. Well, you don't have to. That happened.
We played a march and what y'all played back.
They say we need the Star Spangled Banner, so we need you, bro. We need you to play the part.
Let me, Darrell. You have never been in a functioning concert band in high school. Well, you grin in. You grin in. Your high school never had a concert band. That shit was foreign to you. Oh yes, a goddamn. That is a goddamn lie. That is a lie. Walker. Y'all had a jazz ensemble where y'all would get to that shit.
And we played the Star Spangled Banner.
But what you didn't play was Listen, I'm not gonna let y'all get me out of my way. I'm about to go to work in a few minutes to the studio. I'm not gonna be taking this shot out on my coworkers.
Hey, bro.
I'm not gonna be doing that.
I really was trying to be cool this year. I've really been like really cool and like trying to stay out of trouble.
You ain't been trying to be cool.
But look, at the end of the day, how can somebody say A came late to a football game and they came late last week? So make sure you get your facts right before you cover A. You didn't took
Hold on, what you talking about? What am I missing? I'm missing something in the comments. Gotta be.
Now, you didn't took an L from A. Now you don't know how to act. And I never heard of a man always talking about somebody's riding dick. You understand what I'm saying?
What am I missing? Okay, what am I missing? I'm missing
today. We ain't doing this. I don't even know.
Oh, this sounds like some good shit. I want to know what we talking about.
Nope.
I'm just going to say, and I'm trying to stay calm and cool this year. The Bible says, let the work God do speak for me. That's what I'm trying to do. The Bible.
What happened with 35? What am I missing? Wait.
Understand how somebody that's always messing with people that's leaders.
I have nothing to do with this one.
I want to have. What are we talking about?
I would like to say that I love working for Crucial Conflict, and I have no problem with the great McDonald 35 Ron Eagle Band. I have not a problem, and I won't speak on it because it ain't my problem.
I want to say that whether Burger is here or not, Burger makes more money than us on this show every week, and it's because of opinions like that. Burger, none of us have no PTO. Burger got like 6 weeks worth of days that he can just take off and still get paid, and it's because of these vanilla opinions like that.
I would just like
Johnny, they want to know what you're talking about, bro.
I support 35.
It's not 35 that Robin went to. And it,
Say, I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. That is not the 35 Robin went to was good. 35 when I was in school was a son. It was a motherfucker. They were good, dog.
Would they have Smash Kennedy?
That don't
Well,
mean
this has
like
been a great
because we
show.
got a band that don't that I'm telling you, I keep saying this, dog, but it's real. Just because a band lost, that don't mean it was good. And 35 was a hellfire band. Let me say this: we definitely had them circled on the calendar, and we knew we was going to play somebody. And if we knew 35 was going to be somewhere, it could have been a convention band of 35s. We knew we was going to go see somebody. That's a fact. I'm not. We keeping it real.
oh,
We ain't
Can I
sticking
say
nobody on
something?
our
Can I
calendar.
say something? Do
35
y'all
playing no
see
more.
how Matt jump over my questions? Every time I ask that bastard a question,
What I jump over?
that bastard never answered my question. That bastard would just go rambling.
No, what I say? What I do? What I did
I
answer?
asked you with 35 had smashed Kennedy, and you start telling me how good 35 was, and y'all saw them on y'all calendar, and y'all.
Uh-uh.
I,
No, we got them. We got 35, but they were excellent. But
Matt,
we got when I was at Kennedy, like a lot of most of my time at Kennedy, we got St. Aug. They were an excellent band.
oh
We
Matt,
got
can I?
okay.
Somebody put in the comments y'all borrowed instruments. That's true.
That's 100% true.
Okay, they're trying to make a joke out of it. That's Patrick again.
Kennedy was a big broke band. Like it was a public school. Niggas always talked about how good our drums sound. I marched on the same snare drum Sean Ruffin marched on, and we not close in age. That bitch was Sean Ruffin said that drum was raggedy when he marched on it. So of course we borrowed instruments. We had a huge band, and we had the budget of every other Orleans Parish public school. What like
I
I
think
don't
everybody gonna have bad knees.
huh?
I think everybody from St. Aug gonna have bad knees because they ain't have no
Cause
grass.
them
What you
boys was
gonna?
8 to 5. Listen, fellas, we have reached our time though. I want to say, as usual, I enjoyed the show. Listen, for y'all that's on here right now, can we get some hearts real quick, please, 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 please? If you on YouTube, please like, love, subscribe to our page,
put
please,
our
please, please.
put our cash app up there again, please, for all the people that would love to
Hey,
be
look,
generous.
if you only watch us on Facebook, real quick, go to YouTube and subscribe. Go to YouTube and subscribe to our channel,
We got a
man. We're trying
Twitch
to do some
also.
good stuff.
Shout out our Twitch too. We got Twitch. We got
Yeah.
Twitch.
People asking us if we're gonna be at the Boom Bye Classic. Hey, we want to. We want to do some big shit. But we
Crucial
gotta
Conflict
we need
wants
stuff.
to be at the Boombox Classic. I will tell y'all we wanna put on a live show from the Classic for y'all, just like my bro Darrell did for National Battle of the Bands. It's a lot of hard
Right.
work that goes into doing that type of stuff, but we're trying to make it happen for y'all. We want
Lot
to
of
I
have
was
battery.
praying, man. My battery was on 2% at the National Battle of the Band, but it takes to create. But so y'all make sure y'all go to our YouTube and subscribe. Hit our cash up, man. We had another great show. I had fun being on the winning side of Matt today because we really
I
got
have
mad
never
at
saw
him.
Matt take a beating like this tonight.
Yeah, we actually kicked his ass
I
tonight.
I side with all cymbal players. I love y'all. Y'all are my brothers too. I definitely look at y'all cymbal players in a
Yeah.
higher light than any brass instrument. Any
Yeah.
brass instrument.
Crash
So
choke, crash
Simple
choke,
players
crash
probably
choke,
hit hard, huh? You think simple players hit hard?
crash choke, crash choke,
I'm going from the show today. I'm going from the
crash.
show. Y'all have a great day. And
Next week,
yeah, I'm not.
next week
Free
I'm
burger.
gonna
I'm
be
in
here. We play
Facebook
Booker T
jail.
next week and Tag Gauntlet.
Make sure y'all
So
yell free.
it's like that, Johnny.
It's going down next week.
Okay.
I hear that. I hear that they looking forward to seeing y'all.
Darrell,
I feel
somebody said
like
y'all stole instruments. I really want to talk about this stolen instrument thing more.
And we smashed everybody with our stolen instruments.
hey, I don't know if you was on that show. He said that they was playing on the same tuba from Culver Burger.
Yeah, we did.
How is that possible?
Matt, you was on the show. We really did.
Yeah, but how is that possible though? How could that have
Hey,
ever
look.
happened? I don't
Hey,
see.
look.
I don't see
Look.
how those horns could end up somewhere
Hey,
else.
look. I have no clue. All I
Think
did was
about
show
it.
up to band
Think about
practice.
it, man.
and did my thing.
I don't want to think about it.
Me
I don't
either.
want to think about it.
You want me to tell the story of how it happened?
No. Robin, cut the
Well,
show,
I don't
sweetheart. We gotta go.
Once
Listen, it's
upon
been
a
a
time in the night, Walk,
Robin, cut the show.
there was a
Robin,
strong
cut the
man.
show.
There
Please,
was
Robin, please. What are you doing, Mama? Robin, we gotta go.
a-